We rock dance stop, lock, lock, lock.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Lock, lock. We rock that stop. We rock that stop. We rock that stop.
Sinful on the beat.
Ayy, pouring out a shot, we getting lit. At a party, well, a shawty, yeah, she thick. Took another, then another, she can miss. At a function, I've been going in. Call me Sammy Sosa, I've been making hits. Every day, I've been ballin' like the Knicks. Talking money, yeah, I need a lot of it. So much I can't even really count the shit. I feel like I'm Giannis ballin' with these bucks. Who they talking, I don't really give a fuck. Shawty thick, but she got a tummy tuck. Two girls and they Persian, I'm a buzz. Don't need a girl, I just put her on the side. Before the caddy, swear I always had to drive. No hands when I'm driving, hold the thighs. Got a head turning like the poltergeist. Ain't know I'm always holding on my green up. Heard your latest and I told you you should keep those. New way, push a star, don't need a keto. Shawty want my bread, but she eating keto. Pouring out a shot, we getting lit. At a party, well, a shawty, yeah, she thick. Took another, then another, she can miss. At a function, I've been going in. Call me Sammy Sosa, I've been making hits. Every day, I've been ballin' like the Knicks. Talking money, yeah, I need a lot of it. So much I can't even really count the shit.
Every day is big lit. Every track I spit quick. And my lady thick. Hit her with that hit stick like Madden Hill. I be double cupping for that sip. I just built a bar up in the game room in my fifth crib. That's big biz. Had to call up Vic, he said let's run the verse. Every day's a celebration, faded on the 21st. Prove with attitude and attitude, that's really nothing worse. Make her say bad words up in the bed, usually doesn't curse. I keep it 1,000. That's at a milli now. Made a milli back in 17, that cash is filthy now. Ballin' like I'm 80 in the league, that make them raise a brow. Lit AF, I spit the best like Chinese food, I take them out. Yo, and I put that on my grandmama. Counting up these numbers from my numbers with them commas. I'ma keep on spitting till the death of me, the fam llama. Keep on getting paper, that's a promise.
Pouring out a shot, we getting lit. At a party, well, a shawty, yeah, she thick.
We rock that stop. We rock dance stop, lock, lock, lock.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Lock, lock. We rock that stop.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Tuesday stream. We have a banger this morning. We are officially live. We do got stock numbers as well. Of course, the first drop is going to be going down at 9 a.m. this morning. We do got about 39 minutes if you still are getting some breakfast, maybe taking the kids to school, just getting up for the morning. Maybe you got to get in the shower. You got plenty of time. Again, next drop is going to be at 9 a.m. Central Time. We're going to be taking a look at the stock numbers, both of the Caitlin Clark Kobe 5, as well as taking a look at the stock numbers for that DBook McDonald's collab as well. And then in between the drops, we got a ton of stuff to talk about today on the sneaker news side of things. We got a few APB, Amam and Yair, Social Status, Whitaker Group collabs that we'll take a look at. We also will be taking a look at some of the sneakers worn in the NBA Finals for this year's, of course, NBA Finals. Then we're going to go over and take a look at those Jordan 6 trophy rooms that I sure hope they come out, but we'll take a look at those. I want to get you guys' opinion. We also got a pretty decent Jordan collab. I don't like everything, but there are some pretty dope pieces. We'll talk a little bit about Supreme as well this week. We'll also take a look at some of the things dropping over there. Then we'll hop on over to the Vans side of things. We got 2 new Vans silhouettes and colorways that are pretty dope. Also, we'll talk about that PSG Kevin Durant 6 collab as well. Then we'll talk a little bit about June, some of the best drops in in June. We'll talk a little bit about everything dropping this week, especially some of the merch drops. There's also a Pokemon collab going down this week as well. We'll get you guys caught up with the latest and greatest. Good to see you guys. Good morning. We back, regular scheduled programming. Good to see you guys. Big up KH, Mr. Sheridan. We up and at it early. Let's get it. Good morning. Again, we got a lot of stuff to talk about in the next hour. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and talk about the stock numbers. It does look like stock numbers on the DBooks are a lot more limited than I was initially thinking. I'll go ahead and pop these up for now. Shout out to Lud for sending out the stock numbers, giving us that accurate estimate. Yeah, we got a decent number of, I feel like there's more on the Kobe side of things than the DBook side of things. And that is factual as well. I was going to say it seems like I was going through the itemized stock numbers, and it seems like that some of the sizes have, different stocks in each shoe, but the Kobe's are actually going to have more stock than the DBooks this morning. So let's go ahead and go on over to the big board. Let's get these bad boys up. As everyone kind of gets into the stream, everyone wakes up this morning, realizes that we're live, of course. Let me know if you guys got anything in the last week or so. If you picked up anything this last week, big kid, gang. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate all the support. Good to see you, my boy. Good morning. We're just going to get started. Again, we got a lot to talk about this morning. We got a Nike Shox R4. Puerto Rico, we're also going to be talking about as well. Again, this is going to be after the drop. We're going to concentrate the first half hour for the drop, get everyone focused. If anyone is going to be going for the shoes, we'll take a look at stock numbers. We'll take a look at everything dropping when we'll take a look at the places that they're going to be dropping, because there's also a couple different places that are going to be dropping the DBooks as well. Then when we get to the sneaker news side of things, also on the drip side, we have a UGO Uniqlo collab as well. We got a couple anime collabs, believe it or not. We're going to go through each one of them. I kind of like the Uniqlo one probably a little bit better, but we'll also go through that Pokemon collab. They got their second Target collab. It looks like they're going to be dropping a couple more of those starter jackets. So I know it looked like they were an exclusive in-store, at least in my area. So I hope they do put those jackets online. I know the first drop was a little bit, lackluster, to say the least. It was a little dusty. But hopefully they can, iron out the kinks and get it straightened out for the next drop. Then we got to talk about Steph Curry signing with Li-Ning. He chose Li-Ning over Nike. It looks like it's going to be a 10-year deal. So let's see what he's got cooking as well. Then we'll hop on over. Of course, we'll talk about that could have been maybe trophy room Jordan 6. Man, I tell you what, that purple colorway is fire. We do got some videos of that one. It looks like that one does change colors. Man, I hope they at least release that. Maybe just as like a going away present. Even if it maybe to pay for Marcus's legal fees from the last interaction when he was running from the cops and he was going down those train tracks and got caught. His car got, it kind of basically stalled out because I think it got hung up on one of the either railroad ties or train tracks itself. But nonetheless, we'll talk about all that and a lot more. What's happening? Will in the house. Good morning. We getting it in on a Tuesday. Good to see you guys. Also, we will be talking about that Supreme drop. That's also going to be going down a little bit later this week as well. And then, we'll get that one locked up on the on the agenda for this morning. Again, it is a Tuesday.
Going up on a Tuesday.
We do got the interns in the house as well. We switched it up a little bit, especially the ending for the stream today. So we definitely got a couple gems this morning for you guys as well. Again, we will be talking about the best drops in June. We'll also be talking about all of the best drops remaining this week. Some of the best drops still yet to come. Again, we got that Jordan collaboration also dropping with Supreme on Thursday. We also got that Palace collaboration. Not looking too bad, I would gotta say. For a Palace collab, there's a couple of good items. And then we'll take a look at all of the Off-White. Let's see, we got some it's not Off-White, actually. We got Virgil Abloh's Archive. So it's basically what they've been doing collabs with, like, the Alaska Jordan 1. So they're going to continue on doing those. It looks like we got some World Cup jerseys. We'll talk about that Pora Vans collab as well. Again, we got some GR Vans we got to talk about. I believe the Ama Meniere Nike Pegasus. I want to say today is the last day to get into those. But we'll take a look at those as well as all of the shoes that are going to be releasing for the World Cup. It looks like we got a bunch of different collabs. That's going to be the Cryo Shot collab. Looks like we got a 7-pair Cryo Shot collab. We also got some merch with it. Virgil Abloh Archive did one of those. Para did one of those. B2K did one of those. Actually, there's a lot of different versions of the shoe. And I wanted to get your guys' opinion on, like, which one you guys thought was the best, or would you even wear something like that? Me personally, I'm not much of, like, a Cryo Shot. Like, that's not usually the silhouette I would go to, but I gotta say I do like a couple of these reiterations. Yeah, we'll take a look at all those and a lot more. In the next hour, we also got the Shoe Surgeon made an exclusive Adidas shoe for the Scary Movie premiere. And that one's kind of interesting. So I know that you guys like to hotbox the chat. So we might as well talk about the Scary Movie release because they kind of go hand in hand. Also, we got the black Jordan 5 UNC. That's going to be on the way as well. We'll get into that and a whole lot more in the next couple hours. Glad you guys made it. Good morning as well. We're about 30 minutes away from the top of the hour. Let's get on over to that Nike Sneakers app. Let's get started. Let's go ahead and take a look at those stock numbers as well. Let me go ahead and put those up on the big board. We don't usually get a great looking McDonald's collab unless it's like a triple collab. You know, if we get like a Cactus Plant Flea Market, McDonald's, Nike, you know, then we're cooking something. You know, we got something, got some ingredients. But I got to say, this one isn't bad. I think it's mostly of the colorway, though. And I got to say, your boy was out pounding some pavement last weekend. I was playing some ball. Trying to get, you know, in that adult basketball shape. You know, just a slight jog, but keeping up with the pace. And your boy couldn't even do that. He was having trouble running half court. I'm not going to lie. It was a little rough. But nonetheless, we do need, I feel like I wore my Jordan 3s. That was probably my first. That was definitely my first mistake of the day, and it just happened to kind of compile after that. But I think the Jordan 3s were kind of the start. I don't know why I had those on, but I definitely wouldn't mind getting a couple new silhouettes just for the summer. Because, yeah, we got to shoot the kinks out. Let me just tell you. I was not too happy when I was coming back to the crib. But nonetheless, I'm seeing those smoke puff clouds taking up the chat. Good to see you guys. Happy fucking Tuesday. Let's get it old school in the house. Smoke puff clouds in the chat. Will goes 210 for cryo shots. Shit, here, I got it better. Yeah, there we go. That's about the only way to reply to that. Not looking great. Again, yeah, there are a couple models that are better than other models. Though I gotta say, like the cryo shot GR, hard pass. But some of these iterations, I don't know, the Pato one kind of, it's probably one of the most, either you love it or hate it, but that one is got kind of a soft spot in my heart. But again, I usually don't wear the more narrow, unless I'm skating, like probably the narrowest shoe I'd wear are going to be probably like the Vans Authentic. If I want to get a little bit more board feel, usually I wear a cup sole when I skate. But if I do want a little bit more board feel, if I don't want to just go more narrow, I'll go to more like a vulcanized outsole. That usually works best for me. But usually I don't wear anything more narrow than that because I got a wide foot anyway. So that's about usually as narrow as I get. So I don't usually wear Sambas a lot. I do like the Superstar, but I don't usually wear, there's a couple New Balance. I know that New Balance 204 model, the ones that have barely a midsole that they sit on. I know they've made quite a few shoes like that. Or the soccer shoes, the more European cut. I usually don't wear too much. It depends. When I had slimmer jeans, when we were, or I did for probably, I don't know, maybe I never went to it full time, but I definitely got a couple pairs. But I was just always a little too embarrassed to wear them because I always felt like my calves were just exploding out of the bottoms of them. But if I did have more of a narrow pant, they definitely, I feel like, look a lot better. That's for sure. But if you got kind of a more baggy pant or wide leg pant, usually it always takes out the whole mangy face. There he is, coming in hot. Good to see you, player. Good morning. You know it. We getting one in on a Tuesday. You guys hot boxing it this morning. Good. I'm on that good cushion. To see you guys. Good morning and good morning. Once again, happy Tuesday. We're just getting started.
On a Tuesday.
You know it.
Girl in the color she choose.
We'll go ahead and pop the stock numbers up. Let's go ahead and get those locked and loaded. And then we'll get the Nike sneakers app up. And then we'll go over all of our news probably after the draw. Because we've got a lot to catch up on. Going to be kind of a fun week. June, not too bad, I got to say. If you might need to hydrate, especially the ladies out there. I know it's going to be definitely a dry summer. So drink up, bottoms up. 25 minutes away till the top of the hour. Let's go ahead and get stock numbers up on the big board. We'll go over those. We'll go over the itemized stock numbers by size as well. Again, DBook's going to be the more limited pair this morning. Believe it or not. But I wouldn't mind getting another pair of the Jaws. I got to say, after being on the court, I like the Jaw even more. Especially for the price point. So I was going to pick up a colorway of those as well. I kind of like the Seattle Mariners colorway that came out not too long ago. With the red laces. If you swap those out with the red laces, that red off the teal, it does look pretty nice. And then again, we are going to be talking about that James Whitner APB pack. We got 2 Jordan 11s. We got a couple dunks. The Jordan 11 looks interesting. It does. It's got some piping over the top of that patent leather part. I don't know. I kind of like it. Makes them look a little sporty. Like they got a little edge, Like I might blow by you, but then maybe not, For sure. But again, we're looking at stock numbers 9,373. I thought we would have had a little bit more stock numbers in the DBooks. Hopefully some of you guys got into the friends and family giveaway over on the Mickey D's app. I got up to the point of making the order, and then I fell short after that. I thought they were going to let me slide through without making an order. But good luck to everyone. Again, we got 9,400. To be exact, 9,372. Let's go ahead and take a quick look. Let's go size 8.5, 539. Size 9. We got 710. Size 9.5, 879. Size 10, 1,036. Size 10.5, 804. Size 11, 1,067. Size 11.5, 659. Size 12, 469. Size 12.5, 306. Size 13, 173. Bigfoot Gang. 13.5, he got 70. 14, 79. Size 15, 60. Size 16, 50. Size 17, 15. Size 18, got 6 for you guys. That's size 18. Foot and a half. Foot long. Come and get your foot long. That's a foot and a half right there. Absolutely. That's pure traction. Pure traction and P. There we go, baby. What it do, what it do, what it do. Good morning. Big salutes. Good to see you guys. Happy Tuesday. You know what? We just kind of getting the week started. Even if we take the, well, you guys probably know right at this point, you guys know I'm going to take the L because our Nike sneakers app is dusty. It's been thirsty for months now. We haven't been getting it anything. Just a little dribble, just like that little hamster, just that little dribble. And I tell you what, I almost deleted it. I almost went Nike-less. I still got it. It's holding on by just a hair. I mean, if we take a couple more L's in the month of, if we don't get one in the month of June, I expect you guys to make me erase that thing. Maybe go to a different brand. Let's go over to Li-Ning or let's do something different. Nike, it wasn't working. 6.5 MP goes, what's 6.5? 6.5, my boy. I got you. All right, in the DBook, size 6, 110. Size 6.5, 188. Size 7, 350. 7.5, 447. Size 8, 492. Size 8.5, 539. Still looking pretty slim if you got a size 8.5 and under. But there are definitely some pairs available. I know some of you guys been smoking on the Nike sneakers app, so I do expect a lot of manual W's this morning. Let's get over to the Caitlin Clarks. Caitlin Clark, total stock, 12,386. We actually got more stock in the Caitlin Clarks this morning than in the collab. Well, technically, both of them a collab. Great drop this morning, by the way. Getting us ripping early in the week. Small foot gang, baby. You know it. We covering it all, MP. Hell yeah. Sending out good luck and good vibes. Let's get it done. Again, we got some pretty good drops in June. We're going to be talking about those in the next hour. Don't go anywhere. Even if you take the L, take the W. We're going to stay here. We're going to talk about the latest and greatest from around the world of sneaker. Also, drip. We do got some drip to talk about this week as well, including that Supreme Jordan collab. We do got that Pokemon at Target collab also dropping this week as well, Friday. Trying to get one of those starter jackets. Hell, man, one of those starter jackets would be fire. The first colorway was fire, but again, all three of these colorways, I mean, it wouldn't really matter what colorway you gave me. I would take any of them. Good price, too. Good price for that jacket. I got to say. All right, then we're going to hop on over again. We're 19 minutes away. Let's go ahead and go over these stock numbers again. Total stock, 12,386. Shout out Lud for the stock numbers. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Size 6, 140. Size 6.5, 251. Size 7, 468. Size 7.5, 598. Size 8, 657. Size 8.5, 719. Size 9, 946. Size 9.5, 1,172. Size 10, 1,381. Size 10.5, 1,070. Size 11, 1,421. Size 11.5, 879. Size 12, 627. Size 12.5, 408. Size 13, 230. Bigfoot gang. 13.5, 150, 14, 109, 15, 82, size 16, 64, size 17, 19, and size 18. You got 9 pair. Again, these are going to be dropping over on the Nike Sneakers app. We also got a couple other places that they will be going live in about 18 minutes. In about 18 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and get those Nike Sneakers apps fired up. Make sure if you're not already got the app updated, you do got the app updated. You can go ahead and do that in your app store. And you can just go ahead and check. If it doesn't need updating, it'll just say open. Of course, if it needs an update, it will tell you update right in the little blue box in the app store. We are locked and loaded. Yeah, also exclusive access went out this morning for the Jordan 1 Phantom Pines. Anyone cop those bad boys? Yeah, it looks like they got a full-size run over there. I would guess I probably got access. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take a quick gander as we open up our Nike Sneakers app. Again, I do got it over on the big board right there. You guys can see her opening up. Yeah, we just got JD up right here. I just wanted to pop these open. Kind of a nice colorway. Materials on this shoe, underrated, boys and gals. I'm telling you, this one is nice. This one is nice. I feel like I should grab it. Look at this one. I've been wanting them to put some pebbled leather on some Jordan 1s. You know, give us that nice PE material. And we got a little bit of it. You know, we got a little bit on the swoosh. Can't get too much on the upper. I do too. The green. We're calling them the greenies. Yeah, I like them. The greenies. Absolutely. They're nice. Gum bottoms. Look real good with tan, caramel, black, camo. This is good looking Jordan 1. It really is. I'm guessing I probably got access over on JD. Again, we are just opening up Nike sneakers. If anyone does need the stock numbers, let me know. We're looking right around 10K for both pairs. Caitlin Clark's 12K. The DBooks right around 10K. All right, let's go ahead and pop those up. Yeah, I kind of like these. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Ooh, some orange laces, right? Orange. Oh, yeah, there we go. Kind of get the Miami pop there. Orange would look good. Yellow would look good. Yeah, both those. Even maybe a light pink. It's just that pebble leather, you know, that pebble leather looks really nice, I think. And the suede, it looks nice. I mean, they're like giving us everything, you know, we wanted, especially with the Nigels. Without the official collab, so a little less hype, but it's still a smooth pair here. Even the material on the eye stays and around the toe and on the heel. It looks like it's like a nubuck. It almost looks like a real short-haired suede. It's got kind of an interesting like look to it. I do like that little Nike hit too on the toe. Yeah. At least that's the thing I like the most about the Nigel Sylvester, the Brick by Bricks, is the little swoosh on the toe. There we go. MP goes, I hope I hit on, bro. I hope you do too. Yeah, if you do MP, you'll have to go up to Flagstaff and take a picture outside the Mickey D's, my boy. Hell yeah. Go ball it up down there. Maybe stop at Sedona, do a little slide and rock. Make it a day trip. Send it out. Good luck and good vibes. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Let's go. All right, we're about 13 minutes away from the top of the hour. You know, great buyer's market right now. Definitely take as many wallet W's as you can get. Wallet W's are key. But yeah, we got a ton of choices. We got a ton of good stuff coming out. I mean, we got collabs coming from probably every brand we usually talk about on the channel in June. We got a lot of good stuff coming, most definitely. Also around the corner, we'll talk not only about this week, but we'll also talk about June in the next hour. As soon as the drop's over, we'll immediately go into sneaker news mode. And then we'll go in the calendar mode and take a look at all the drops. Of course, if you guys want to go out of order or talk about anything, just hit it up in the chat, and we'll make it happen. Q, what's happening, playa? Big up, Q. There we go. Good morning. Good to see you guys. Hopefully everyone is bringing in the start of the summer. I tell you what, we already got our goggles. It is, I'm telling you, get hydrated now. It is going to be a wet one. Any females out there, definitely rehydrate at this point because we got some bangers on the way. I'm telling you. Let's go ahead and hop on over. Again, we are going to be open. I think I'm going to get, we definitely want to grab the 10.5. I would suggest going up. I go up a full size in the Kobe 5. But if you've never worn a Kobe 5, I would suggest going up a full size if you have a wide foot. But usually, I feel like most people go up a half size. I do go up a full size in both the Kobe 4, 5, and 6. The Kobe 4, I can rotate in between a half and a full, depending on what the materials are. But nonetheless, there we go. Snow Wolf, what's happening? Good morning. Drum roll, please. It's Tuesday. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Good morning.
Tuesday, got your girl in the cut and she choosing.
Hell yeah. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Let's get dubs. Big dubs only. All right, there we go. On a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday, got your girl in the cut and
Yeah, we're
she
Kobe's are from
choosing.
Denver. Understandable. I believe these are going for right around $300. Retail price going to be $190. Again, on the Caitlin Clark, total stock is going to be $12,386. Let's go ahead and pop on over to StockX. Let's go ahead and take a look at the prices. Again, I'm going to be going for the 10.5. I believe the 10.5s were going for right around $270. Right now, it looks like $309. Highest bid $275. Highest bid $275 for the Caitlin Clarks. Looks like up and down the board, on average about $300. Some sizes a little bit less. Most of the bids look like they're right around $275. Some of them, like on this size 12, even lower at $250. But most of the Caitlin Clarks do pretty well. The silver and red one, definitely not doing as good as the first one that dropped. The first Kobe 5 Caitlin Clark that dropped was the Indiana Fever. This one has came down a little bit. Yeah, I feel like this one was a little bit higher. Let's see, 330. It's, yeah, right when it came out. It looked like the average was right around 400 buckaroos for that colorway. Kobe 6, definitely my favorite Kobe silhouette. I still need that Jalen Brunson. June is flossing. Oh, bro, it is. It's definitely a form of flossing season. And you know, with flossing season, we always bring out the best. We got a new roster. We're gonna go A, B, and C all summer long. And I tell you what, we're gonna be celebrating each and every one of those W's. Even if you get a wallet W, we also got an intern for that as well. We're stock, lock, and loaded, in perfect shape for the summer. Again, they've been saving most of the heat, I feel like, for summer and for our flossing season, which might be a couple months this year at this point. Who knows? But we getting lit this morning. 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go. Let's get on over to the Nike Sneakers app. Again, we will continue in the next hour with all of the latest sneaker news from around the world. We'll also talk about some of the drip collaborations that are going to go live this week as well, including the Palace and Supreme. Of course, Supreme's got that Jordan collab going down this week as well. Not looking too shabby. Stone Island, New Balance collaboration is around the corner. But I am not logged in on this account. I am logged in on both of my phones. Again, both of our Nike Sneakers apps are pretty dusty. Let's go ahead and take a look at the DBook 2. The McDonald's DBook 2. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the Friends and Family colorway. Yes. This is probably is this the best DBook 2? Maybe other than the All-Star warning label one? Because that one's like, we know that one's doing numbers. Let's see, where is the warning label? Oh, there it is. That one came down a little bit. This bad boy, but it is still going for almost double the price. But again, that colorway is pretty nice. But I would say other than the fragment colorway, this colorway, pretty buttery. Ooh. I think I like the tan colorway better than the teal colorway. I know the teal one's way more limited, but let's just say if the roles were switched, if the tan colorway was the Friends and Family colorway, I don't know. That teal colorway is pretty dope, though. But this might be a one where I would kind of like the candy coat. I feel like the KD19 got the candy coat. That new collab that they got, is it an OVO collab or a Nocta collab? Him and Drake. Recently saw a couple of the commercials for that one, but I have seen a couple of the colorways. We're going to be taking a look at them next hour. Dude, that candy pink is crazy. That's a good looking colorway, I'm telling you. But nonetheless, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the Sedona colorway. One of my favorite collabs of the year, and they're going for right about retail, just over. Retail going to be $155, my size, going for $199. Highest bid, $196. Again, retail going to be $155. Stock on these is a little bit more limited than the Caitlin Clark's. Stock, again, going to be $9,372. And then on the Caitlin Clark, stock is going to be $12,386. Both are going to be dropping in 5 minutes. It looks like Nike doesn't have any draws anymore. Even the Travis Scotts. Even the Travis Scotts were first come, first serve. And it looks like both of these are going to be as well. And then we also got the Volt colorway of the Ashad. The Ashad Premium. The Volt in black. Pretty dope colorway when I watched some skate video. I believe there was a guy at Tampa that had a pair of these a couple weeks ago as well. And I know they kind of caught my eye a couple times. Of course, they're super bright. Snow Wolf goes, did you get the blue tiles? I took an L on the blue tiles, Snow Wolf. Yeah, I have not gotten the blue tiles yet. But definitely one I do plan on getting rid of a couple pairs. And trading out, I also got a couple doubles, and I got a couple pairs that aren't in my size that I was looking to trade. This would be another one that we definitely will be looking to get. We also got that Yudo Origami SB coming out. Did you guys see that? I know we've talked about them in the past couple months, but it looks like the promo for that is going to be coming out. So we should be getting that in sometime in June. Maybe July at the latest. But we'll take a look at those as well in the next hour. Again, we are 3 minutes away from the drop. Again, we are over on the Nike Sneakers app. I do got my other phone as well, so we will be using both our A account. We'll also be using that B account as well. I'll go ahead and pop that one up on the big board. We are signed in on each one of these. Again, stock looking pretty limited. About 10K for both pairs. It looks like it's going to be first come, first serve pair. 12,386. All right, 12,386. Let's go ahead and get this one off of the screen so you guys can see the stock numbers. This is for the Kobe's. Again, we're 2 minutes away. And then for the DBooks, 9,372. And we'll pop these bad boys up on the big board once they do go live. It is going to be first come, first serve. It does look like also there's going to be a couple other places to cop as well. If you guys haven't done so, we also got those Jordan 1s. The Jordan 1 lows. Exclusive access went out over on JD Sports this morning as well. All right, let's go ahead and pop this one over. All right, I thought there was a couple more Q sites. Let me go ahead and get the monitor up. Again, we are about a minute away. Just about a minute away from drop time. Okay, no, it's not over there. Let me go ahead and pop this one up. See if we have it over here. Yeah, sorry. The DBook 2s are also at Foot Locker, Champs, and Chic. Foot Locker, Champs, and Chic. If anyone needs a link, let me know. Looks like we got some ASICs, some interesting ASICs that are also going to be dropping. Yeah, also the Cade Cunninghams are going to be dropping this morning. And also the Dunk Low in the college colorway. We are officially live. We are officially live. Go, go, go. All right, there we go. I do got to fix my site. I got to shut my mouth when I'm doing the Face ID. Else it makes me do it manually, but I'm going to go ahead and move on over to my other account right here. We're getting in. I'm having trouble getting into the drop. I do have to pick a bigger size this morning. All right, let's let it rip. All right, let's get it. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and adjust that size. All right. Yeah, let me get that one up on the big board so you guys can see it there. All right, we're pending. Now I'm going to go in for the DBooks. Maybe we'll get one. Maybe we won't. We'll see what happens. All right, yeah, we got the other one pending. Right there, you see my other account. All right, now we're going to go in first on my B account. Let's go for that size 10. All right, let's go for that size 10. Maybe we'll do a 9.5 in the other one. 9.5 in the other one. There we go. We locked, we loaded. Thank you, old school. There we go. Snow Wolf goes, I need a blue tile size. 9.5. That's my size, my man. Hell yeah. Best of luck to that. It'll be a good one, too. Like, in case you don't get it, like, you know, I feel like if you just get some good trade bait, pinkies to the ceiling. Yeah, I'm just trying to find someone that wants to trade that's got also same. Oh, I would want a 10. I would want a 10 in that one. But yeah, we are still pending up on the monitor. Yeah, both of the accounts pending over here as well. Unfortunately. All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Will they throw us a bone? All right, I just got into the DBook. I just got into the DBook right there. All right, we're officially in both of those. All right, you can see them there pending, both of them. And then, of course, we also have my other phone, which is right underneath this one. Still pending on that one. Those WearMax, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can probably get the WearMax. Like, that will be definitely, I feel like, be a colorway. You can probably get at a bargain. Like 75, maybe. That would be a really good deal. But, yeah, I've definitely seen WearMax go for pretty good deals. I do have a WearMax. I got the Verde one. Remember the Verde one? All right, there we go. Let's try this again. Yeah, it said once again that there's a problem with my payment. It said that I know a couple times, but every time that it is said that, it's usually due to like an overwhelming, like a ton of people on the site, I feel like. I don't know. I'm just going to double check here. But yeah, it says, let's try this again. And that was for the that was for the DBooks. I'm still pending on the Caitlin Clarks. Is this 10 minutes? No, it's not 10 minutes. No, it's first come, first serve vintage. It's first come, first serve. Yeah, I didn't get it. Oh yeah, here they're coming in. The L's are coming in now. Yeah, it's telling me it's sold out. And the DBook too said there was a problem with my payment, but it said that before when I called the bank. And then when it said it the last time, I just didn't think I just thought the website was overwhelmed. And now it did it again, so maybe I just double checked just in case. But yeah, these other two said it's sold out my size. And I haven't gotten like a notification from my bank or anything, which usually, like if I enter too many raffles or it red flags it or whatever, usually I'll get a notification. So I know to at least call them. Hey, Darius! My man, Cheesy, coming in hot. Gang, gang, baby. I wish it would have been on different terms. I wish we could have, taken the Dubsky, but he's coming fired up. He goes, fuck the Spurs. Hey, New York, San Antonio, baby. Man, the only way I would have been happier is if I would have had one of my teams in there. For sure. Hopefully this isn't a rematch in 1999. It's going to be an interesting game, though. Honestly, I am really looking forward to watching this one. I looked at the odds right now. If you bet on New York, I feel like that is the better money bet. Because right now, if you bet on San Antonio, I think $100 only gets you like 75. I don't know if they put out the spread for game one yet, but here we go, baby. What do we got for breakfast this morning, Cheesy? I suppose we're eating kind of spicy this week, huh? Lots of spices. Habanero. Oh, fucking hey, we getting it in. Game one, baby. Game time. Jesus, yeah, I went and had my own, I got just basketball running through my veins, so I go to the local Y, and your boy, goes and puts some work in. And I tell you what, whoa, boy, we need to put a little bit more work in. We need to put a little bit more work in. And that, we were only going half court. I had to throw in the towel a couple times. Sub. Sub. Ooh. I thought it said I made a queef. Quiche. There we go. Oh, I love that. I love a good quiche. With some spinach, some egg. Oh, yeah, there you go. You got to be real delicate, though. You got to be real delicate with that crust. I tell you what, the crust makes the quiche. Just like the crust kind of makes the pot pie. You don't want it to go too heavy. But boy, oh boy, man, that sounds delicious. Ooh-wee. And you know what? I might even put a little sriracha on the top of it just to let you know I like it spicy. You know, there we go. Shit. Bigfoot. Gang, gang, baby. We coming through. Size 4. God damn, Q. Q's got like at least 20 dubs from the last time I got one. On a roll right now. We got another one. Let's go. We celebrate each and every W. You know, we just starting to turn it up right now. Got him.
Big bitch with the word in her hand. Let it clap, let it clap. Ride this beat while you sit on my lap. Let me see that.
There it is. Let's keep them rolling in. I thought we would have had a few more W's this morning, but again, stock numbers were a lot more limited than I thought they were going to be. We got another dub on the Kobe's. This colorway, I think, is fire. This is probably one of, like Kobe. I would put this one in maybe my top 10 colorways for Kobe 5s. Probably my favorite is got to be the Kill Bill colorway. And, there's a couple different variations, but it's a good colorway nonetheless. Even if you don't like it, good trade bait. Get yourself a colorway you like. There we go. Old School said try Foot Locker for the DBook. Cheesy said bacon and cheese? Philly cheesesteak with onions and peppers? Veggie? Man. I got it. You New Yorkers, man, you guys know how to eat. I got to come out there and just to eat for like a week. Oh, man, yeah, we got to, when there's a big event, whether it's like a sneaker, we definitely gotta come out there a little like Eastern. When we do the All-American road trip, we'll have to come out East and spend a few days up there. And you'll have to show me around, show me some good food for sure. Because we don't got no good cheesesteak up in my neck of the woods. We got some good sloppy Joe, Oh, Grandma can really throw back that sloppy Joe. But yeah, we don't get too creative up here. That's unfortunate. It does pack a punch, though. It does feel the God, Lito. There he is. Good morning. Speaking of New Yorkers, there we go. They're getting ready for the finals out there. Man, I wish I could be doing the same. I'm kind of jelly. I wish I could be doing the same. I'm out here trying to join a bandwagon, but yeah, both teams are like 1,200 miles away. So we're just, talking about the draft. More than anything, man, there's so many questions. What's OKC going to do? Yeah, they got so many picks anyway. Do they put them together, package it up, get Giannis? And really make, especially if they lose if they would lose. I've been debating who the better player is, Wembanyama or Jalen Brunson. And you guys might kind of laugh at home, but I've been really thinking about it. And I think Jalen Brunson's the best scorer. And you could argue both ways. But I think as far as creating your own shot, that's why I would have put, Jalen at number one. But, when Wembanyama's on, he's very hard to stop as well. But I think, it's going to be an interesting finals. I'm curious to see where that money line goes. But it looks like the money right now is on Yeah, no, it's on the Knickerbockers. No delivery, but I feed you if you show up here, fam. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got to make a New York trip. I got just East Coast in general. We need to get that van, that one window van there, that with the circular window in the back. For sure. We'll deck that baby out. Wemby is better, but Jalen about as well. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I think Jalen though is just is as far as like getting his own shot. I mean Wemby can too, but it'll be an interesting one. Interesting matchup to say the least. And I think the Spurs got the defense. If I were the Spurs, I would full court press. I would make Jalen Brunson get tired, especially with all my young guards. You know, whether it's De'Aaron Fox or the rookies, Castle. You also got number 2, Dylan Harper. I think you got a lot you could throw at him. I think it was your best. And I've seen, I'm a Minnesota fan, so I've seen Cat. I've actually seen Cat crawl like turtle up. And I hate to say that, I don't want to jinx it. So I'm not going to say it. But let me tell you, when he's on, he can be one of the best players on the court. It's going to be an interesting one. And the more interesting part is what happens in the offseason, kind of. Old school trying to get a shipment out there. All the way out to Cali, coast to coast. Holy. That's what I'm talking about. Sending it coastal, international. You know it. Cheesy's international. For sure. It'll be there by the end of the day, old school. Send a little dry ice. Couple strippers and get it hand delivered. That's the cheesy way. Foot Locker still has size. Oh, yeah. Let me get on over to Foot Locker. So I can get that size 10. I think I'll get a size 10 if they got it. Yeah, I wanted to get my size just to wear them outside. Because the only shoe right now I got for outdoor ball is my Krang Gangs, which is a mellow. I think it's like a mellow 4. I don't know. It's all right. I liked it just because of the collab, but I definitely, because I don't want to wear my Kobe's outside. Let's see. Here's the DBook 2. All right, I gotta use your link. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I gotta use the link, unfortunately. I don't know why I can't slide right in. Man, we got lots to talk about. Don't go anywhere. I'll wait for everyone to get in the chat. We got a lot of collabs coming up. Some good stuff to talk about. We got a Vans Authentic, the ISBA pack. We'll be taking a look at as well. I believe we got a couple videos on the way. Of course, Steph Curry just signed with Lening. We got that trophy room pack we're going to be taking a look at. I want to get you guys' opinion on that. Also, the Stone Island New Balance collab is right around the corner as well. We'll talk about that. Looks like Unique Low Mario Kart collection. We also got that Pokemon Target collection. We got Supreme Jordan as well. And I think that's where we'll probably start the news. I think we'll let everyone get caught up. Is everyone? MP got a dub. There we go. 6.5. We got another one.
Smoke weed every day. A little bit of the bubbly.
Congratulations. Once again, we spinning, we winning. Got him. Boom, boom.
Freak bitch with the world in her hand. Pop that thing, let it clap, let it clap. Ride this
go. Let's keep the dubs rolling. Size 6, gang. There we are. Yeah, I am just over on, I was going to say Facebook, but Foot Locker. We are on Foot Locker. I do got a size. They do got my, oh, no. Oh, there we go. I had the USA colorway picked out. Like, holy. Oh, my, Lee. Damn. Yeah, big ups on the Dubski. Let's keep those rolling in. If you got any more, let your boy know. We hollering this morning. Yeah, we also got... yeah, they got 7.5 through 12. 7.5 through 12. DBooks. All right. I wonder if I should get the 9.5 or the 10. I'll try the 10. I'll try the 10 just in case. I'll try the 10 just in case. Dude, oh, no way. The 10 is out of stock. All right, I had to get a 9.5. Yeah, if you're copping the D-Books, even at Foot Locker, get in there because the McDonald's ones, even though they're showing sizes, yeah, I couldn't get a 10. The only size I can get right now is a 9. Only size we can get right now is a 9. Over there. Yeah, I need a bigger size. 9's going to be a little too small. A little too small. Does, how about, Chic? What's Chic looking like? Here, let me go ahead and pop on over there. Damn, yeah, I can't believe, man, I can't believe I have not gotten a dub over on Nike. That is crazy. I haven't gotten a dub this year on Nike Sneakers app. Yeah, Chic, I'm over on Chic now. I'll show you my screen here. I don't know if it's loading up. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop that one up. Yeah, we're over on Sheeker. Pass on everything right now, Lito. I understand. I feel you. I'm taking a lot of wallet W's as well, or I have been. Yeah, well, I mean, we got so much good shit coming out. I mean, I've tried for stuff, but, you know, came up a little bit short, unfortunately. But just so you guys can see at home, we are over on, yeah, Chic. And they do got some sizes. They do got a size 10. They do got a size 10. They do got a size 10, but yeah, that didn't go in the card either. So let's go ahead and pop on over there. Yeah. Yeah, they only got 7.5 through 9 as well. Over on Chic. All right, yeah, Foot Locker, and then Champs. Champs also got them, but they're going to have the same sizes as Foot Locker, of course. Yeah, and size 9's the biggest. Size 9's the biggest. I'll go ahead and share my screen. I'll go ahead and share my screen right there so we can get locked in. This one not even loading up right now. I'm telling you, the sneaker news might even be better than the drops today. All the upcoming stuff that we got. Take those wallet W's. If you can, Steph, what's popping, yo? Yo. Let's get it. Good to see you. Big salutes. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We just getting started. Unfortunately, we fumbled the bag a little bit this morning. Took an L. But happy Tuesday.
Club going up on a Tuesday. Got you.
All right, we're just over on Champs. Champs don't got sizes either. Foot Locker's got a couple, but like Chic, it looks like only 7.5. It looks like only 7.5 through 9. Steph, did I get the Kobe's? I went for them. I went for them, but unfortunately fumbled the bag. Took an L on both of the accounts right there. It did say I had like a payment issue, but again, it said that before when when it was kind of a hot drop or there was a lot of people going after it. So I will check again, verify with the bank because it did say that, but I guess I was in a few routes. Usually the only time my card gets effed with is when I enter a lot of those EQL or just a lot of raffles. And usually if like more than 3 of them, run my card, even though they don't put the total purchase on it, they'll usually at least flag me. So I usually got to call them just to verify it. And then they just, take the block off or whatever. But yeah. Again, it looks like that wasn't the issue. Unfortunately. Again, we haven't gotten a big W over on Nike sneakers all year long. Been treating us real bad. Just been dusty. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Got a lot of dope stuff on the way. Again, we're going to be talking about those trophy rooms. We got that Supreme Jordan collab. We're going to be taking a look at all the Cryo Shot collab pack for the World Cup. Then we're going to hop on over. Steph Curry just signed with Lening as well. We'll be talking about some of the drip that's going to be coming up and dropping the next week as well. We got some good stuff. Vans also turning it up. They got some good stuff coming out. We got a couple anime collabs. We got a very rare collab, very rare Naruto collab as well. We got a Pokemon collab coming up. All kinds of stuff on the way. We'll go through everything here in the next hour and take a look at everything dropping as well. Not only this week, but we'll take a quick look at June. Unfortunately, we took the L this morning. Is there anywhere at 10 o'clock do we got them dropping? Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop on over. Yeah, we can pop this one up off the screen. All right. How we looking? Oh, yeah, we also got, looks like a couple Kid Super Bape collabs. We got a little sneak peek at that as well. Looks like we got at least 3 colorways. I'm telling you, the World Cup is bringing out all kinds of collabs. And there's some good ones. We also got that KD6 PSG on the way as well. Let me go ahead and pop this one up. And we'll probably start, I feel like, with the Bape. Let's go ahead and start with the Bape Kid Super. Again, we took a little sneak peek. Yeah, I think yesterday they posted. And it looks like they have a couple of the... And it looks like they got patent leather on these bad boys. But we got some, 2004, 2005 looking Bapestas on the way for the World Cup. It looks like they made them in a few of the team colors. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. Yeah, so it looks like we see a Columbia colorway here. I believe we got some video. Let me see if there's some audio with this. Let me go ahead and pop our window. Looks like there might be. So let me just press play for a sec. All right. Yeah, no audio. Then we got, looks like a Japan colorway as well. Again, it looks like we're getting an all pant and upper. And I gotta say, I do like a Kid Super. I do like the Kid Super collab on the Bape Studs. I think his camo looks nice. I like the materials he uses. Steph, did those McDonald's kicks drop today? The books? Yes. Yeah, the books just dropped today. There are a couple sizes over on Foot Locker, but only small sizes only. Small foot, gang, gang. Unless we see them doing any restocking. But a lot of the sizes are sold out, except for the smaller sizes. All right, let's get back on over to the Bapestas. Yeah, it looks like we got this. I don't know what country this colorway is, but that colorway is sweet right there. We got like a baby blue and red and yellow colorway. This was the Japan colorway. Of course, the packaging on point as well. So, yeah, it looks like there's a Japan flag on the back as well. Man, these are so sick. This colorway, I don't know what country that is, but that colorway right here, ooh-wee. They almost look like kind of like a Bart Simpson colorway. Kind of like the Bart Simpson SB colorways, but yeah, you couldn't put better materials on the upper. And we've seen them, early 2000s Bape. We saw a lot, especially the Marvel collabs, all done in patent leather. Those, to me, they just hold a place in my brain and heart that, I've been trying to get still those Marvel ones that dropped back in like 2022. I love those as well. But Kid Super's got some good ones on the way, I'm telling you. But we'll take a look at a couple more colorways as well. Yeah, this is the Japan colorway. All right. And then we also have, yeah, I was going to see if I thought there was one more team, but that might be the only sneak peeks that we got so far. Yeah. All right, speaking of World Cup, let's go ahead and stay on this topic. The action figure packaging, yeah, the packaging's on point. Just like in the Marvel Bapesta collabs. Yeah. Portugal has the dopest. Yeah, we're going to take a look at cheese. For sure. Yeah, shout out Flock, my man from Portugal. I did a music video back at film school for a band called Portugal the Man. They're actually a pretty good band. Kind of I don't know. They're like they got kind of they're like a rock band, kind of like not like a Fish, but it's kind of similar. I don't know what they call that, like acid rock or something. Oh, we did it back in like 2011. It was like my project that the whole class did for like the last semester, and then the school like puts up the budget for it, brings in a couple like head cinematographers, directors, producers, and then kind of puts us into like, and then we just help them put it together basically. But it was super fun. All right, let's go ahead and pop the window on over to the, we're going to be taking a look at jerseys, and then we're going to be taking a look at the cryo shot as well. There's a bunch of different collabs, I believe 7 different collabs on the cryo shot. And then right after this, we'll talk about that APB, that Whitaker Group collab as well. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. I believe I got a slide pulled up for the shoes and the jerseys. Again, we're going to be taking a look at the Nike cryo shot. Then we got a Jockoimus collab, a Peace -1 collab, Slan, Virgil Abloh, Pata, a bunch of good collabs. And then I believe I got their jerseys on these slides. This is the Off-White one. Again, this shoe looks completely different in so many ways. I still think they're going to be a pass for me. But this one is pretty clean, I gotta say. Stephs, are you into Stussy clothing or Stussy collabs? Oh, yeah. I like kind of, even stuff I might not have worn, back in the day. I've definitely been open to a lot more things, but yeah, I do like Stussy. I like the way Stussy fits. Fear of God. I really like, I like some of the Supreme stuff. I like smaller skate companies too. Like when they start out, yeah, it kind of just depends what's dropping and who's collabing, for sure. Yeah, the Thrashers Adidas. I know the jersey. I think they also got a shoe. But yeah, Stussy just dropped their first summer drop last Friday. And every once in a while, I'd rather cop a Stussy collab if I could, like when Stussy and Nike collab or something. But every once in a while, I just I like their pants. Their cargo pants have like a snap pocket on the pockets that I kind of like, and they also got the snap pockets on the back as well, and they're pretty moderately priced. I like a good sale too, for sure. I think the last Stussy collab I got was the Nike Air Max 2010 collab. We've copped a couple things with the Nike collab, like sweats and stuff, but nothing too major. All right, let's go take a look at the next one. We got the Canada. So the Nocta collab. This one kind of looks like the Off-White one. Off-White might be one of half of them that didn't do that layover tongue. I kind of like the Jockomus one too. And then we got the Pata colorway. This is my favorite jersey. This kind of reminds me of that Supreme Mike Kelly collab that dropped a couple weeks ago. I got the Vans to that collab. It's got kind of that all over print aesthetic to it. I don't know why I like this jersey. This is my favorite jersey. These shoes are crazy. Silver black. I'm not going to lie. Like in pictures that I've seen, these don't look that bad. Is it for me? No, but they definitely have turned my neck a couple times when I was looking at them. Ellie! There he is! He goes, when is the Caitlyn drop? Caitlyn drop, Ellie, was just this morning. We took L's, unfortunately. There was only about 10,000 pairs. But that drop was at 9 that drop was at 9 this morning. I still got my Nike sneakers app up here. Yeah, we took 2 L's. And then we also took an L on the DBooks, I believe, too. Yeah, I only went for one of my accounts on the DBooks. And then I went for both of my accounts on the Caitlin Clarks, but we took L's on both of them, unfortunately. Wallet W's. And the A6 hidden drop is going to be the 5th, Friday. And I believe A6 is going to be dropping that. Hidden already dropped it last, I believe it was on Friday. The last time we were live, which they did have sizes over. But because of the retail price, I did not cop on the hidden site, but I will cop on Friday. I will cop on Friday because I will get free shipping from A6. They're also dropping at a bunch of the boutiques. I believe a bunch of the boutiques do have them up too. I thought APB. I thought APB had them up on raffle. But yeah, we'll also they are at a few boutiques as well. So yeah, I think maybe on, I don't know if they're on feature as well. But yeah, if not, they are going to be dropping on Friday at Q sites and mostly boutiques. I feel like I haven't seen any Q sites that have them yet. I thought there was some raffles open. I might have to look at the monitor. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at sneaker politics. Great question, because I do like that shoe a lot. Yeah, releases. Was it sneaker politics that's got them up? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe the raffles will only last for like a day, but yeah, I guarantee there was a couple boutiques that had them open. I'll have to look again, but yeah, they're dropping on Friday. They're dropping on Friday. It's a good looking shoe. Not the Friends and Family. It looks like the Friends and Family. We're not gonna be getting that one. All right, nonetheless, yeah, let's go back to that World Cup soccer pack. Again, there's looks like 7 different collabs on the cryo shot. All right, so we were at the Pata one. All right, next one. Again, this is all going to be the same silhouette. The next one we're going to be taking a look at is going to be the Jacquemus one. This one's clean. Is this one better than the off-white one? Yeah, I'll do a side by side. Let's go ahead and do a quick side by side here. Because I feel like the off-white one and the Jacquemus one look pretty close to one another. All right, here I got them side by side there, guys. The off-white one on the right, the Jacquemus one on the left. You know, they both kind of got that Chanel stitch in there, a diamond stitching. The Jacquemus one is, I actually like the off-white one better, honestly. All right, let's take a look at the next one. We got the Salon colorway. I do like the Salon jersey. I'm not as big of a fan of the shoe, unfortunately. Yeah. Nike app be selling out, but in stores, their shoes are sitting. Which one, Stephs? Are you talking about any of them that dropped this morning? All right, let's go to the next thing on the agenda for this morning. We got the Peace -1 crash. I think these are kind of interesting. I do like this. This one and the off-white one are probably my 2 faves. Kind of an interesting take. You got, different suede materials. Looks like almost like a hemp material there on the upper. The other side of it kind of looks dope. There's a little bit more red on the other side of the shoe. Yeah, we've already seen the Nocta colorway, that yellow colorway. And I believe, is that going to be it? Yeah, at least for right now. When it comes to the Cryo Shot collabs. Old School said June 5th is when the ASICs, and they are dropping for sure. Thank you, Old School. So, yeah, it looks like they're dropping for sure on Friday on the ASICs. So, that's where I'll also be copping them as well. I believe they're going to be like $270. But it was also $20 shipping on the hidden site. The hidden site was going to run me about $300 for the shoe. So, I figured if I was going to get it, I'll take my chances and save probably about $20-25 by doing that. But again, ASIC site is not always the easiest when it comes to like collab drops. Unfortunately. All right, let's go ahead and pop this one off of the screen. Let's go ahead and move. Let's go ahead and move over to some more sneaker news. Let me go ahead and just get my windows locked and loaded, and then we will.
Sneaker news of the week.
All right. And then, yeah, right after that, then we'll pop on over to the Drops of the Week segment.
Best drops of the week. Hey, best drops of the week.
All right.
Best drops of the week.
All right. Let's go ahead and pop on over to our next story, which is going to be none other than the Trophy Room collab. Now, we got word, well, the official word is Trophy Room has now closed. But we do got a pretty decent looking collab that was supposed to come out. Now, this collab is actually really dope. They actually used like UV materials. This reminds me of the Civilist SB kind of. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Again, RIP to the Trophy Room. It got a decade. It had a full decade. Oh, man. Yeah. 10 years of backdooring. 10 years of backdooring at a premium level. I don't know what else the legacy is going to be over there at the Trophy Room. Definitely didn't put up the awards like MJ's career, that's for sure. I still don't understand how all the Jordans on StockX are under retail. Lots of, definitely just kind of a market right now, more of a buyer's market. Yeah, looks like people's, taste changed a little bit. I know that especially like Jordan 1s. It looks like they're not making any Jordan 1 colorways for next year, 2027 for the first quarter. Which, I would really like to make some of these Pro-Tro models. I know I've talked about this before, but I really wish they would make them just like the Kobe model or the Kobe line where they make them, especially like Jordans 1 through like 8 or 1 through 10. I don't know if you would put like the Zoom Air, the full-length Zoom, but make them a little bit more court ready. I think it would help Nike out as well. I think there would also be more players balling in them. I mean, it'll never catch up to like Kobe 6 levels, but I think it would just at least be something different. Means, we've pretty much seen every colorway. Now, this one was something different, though. When I saw this one, I was like, oh, well, at least this one has something to it that is way different than really anything that Trophy Room has put out or really Jordan. I can't remember too many Jordan collabs where they did use this UV material, but I'm sure there are some colorways. But the one I remember most is the Civilist SB. But let's take a look. I love that pink colorway with those yellow laces with the infrared. It looks really nice, I gotta say. This one is inspired. This Jordan 6-pack is inspired by the Air Jordan 6 that Michael Jordan wore in the 91 finals and dedicated to his sons Jeffrey and Marcus. Any guys remember who they played? The Lakers. I believe they played the Lakers in that one. Yeah, the blue and purple uppers represent the Pistons and the Lakers. Pistons and the Lakers. Yay! Cheesy goes, I hope Brooks overtakes Jordan and Nike brands. Bro, dude, I'm telling you. Hey, man, they'd be more comfortable. If they're not going to give us what we want, and right now they're in the doghouse, to me, Nike in the doghouse. I got no dubs in 2026, but yeah, I mean, and I don't even know if I care because, yeah, give me a Brooks, give me a New Balance, give me something comfortable. They don't even have bragging rights right now. They can't do that. Yeah, whether it's Hoka on. I mean, I've been wearing, I tell you what, I got more brands in my collection now than I've ever had. And you might mistake sitting by the door, my collection for my grandpa's or something, but no, that's mine. I like those comfortable silhouettes. Might make you throw up a little bit in your mouth because, you know, some of them aren't too pleasant to the eyeball. But, you know, like my weekend grenades, I don't complain too much. Especially if they're comfortable. Like I always say, more pushing for the cushion. It works two different ways. Cheesy goes Lanik, bro. To see Steph Curry, you know, and dude, 10 years. It looks like Steph is signing a 10-year deal. And he went with Laning over Nike. Which 10 years ago, you would have never believed me. And maybe you don't even right now. But he went with Laning. He did with, I believe, a 10-year deal over Nike. Nike not even prioritizing the American athletes. Come on. How did they not get that deal done? And let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. See if we can get any, or maybe you guys know a little bit more behind the scenes. But it looks like, according to ESPN, the Warriors star signed a 10-year endorsement deal with the Chinese sportswear brand covering basketball, footwear, apparel, athleisure, athlete signings, and a full golf line under the Curry brand umbrella. I'm pretty sure he still's got De'Aaron Fox's deal with Under Armour as well, because he's got the De'Aaron Fox line that I believe is still going to be under Armour. We might have to get the AR Rigger one. Cheesy goes, Steph helped Under Armour. Bro, Steph helped Under Armour literally go into like a global brand and it become an international brand. And they never officially ever even gave him a good rollout 10 years after the first Steph Curry silhouette. Oh, boy. Yeah, fucking A. They fumbled that bag. Like, when it comes to, like, rollouts. But, yeah, what they did, you know, by the time he left there, I think, especially if you take a look at De'Aaron Fox's line, I feel like that kind of puts the package together a little bit nicer rather than like Steph Curry line, just because the rollouts, especially the Steph Curry one, was just like 2 years too late when they eventually did it. But yeah, it's good to see him come all around full circle. And now, you know, he's going with Laning, which kind of did surprise me. I'm not going to lie. Cheesy said he can sign his own players. I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing it definitely that would have to be a big thing. That's why I'm wondering what like the De'Aaron Fox deal is. Because that De'Aaron Fox shoe is nice. Yeah, the De'Aaron Fox Under Armour. Yeah, let me go ahead and pop it up. Because it's actually a pretty good looking shoe. So let me go ahead and pop this one up, and then I got a story that will pull up. I mean, and this is only his first shoe. You know, this is only his first shoe with Under Armour, and like I think already it's better than anything Steph. You know, maybe you could argue like maybe the Steph 8. You know, when they started to get a lot better, I think, aesthetically and visually. But I feel like the De'Aaron Fox one looks better than any of Curry's silhouettes. Yeah. The threes in the snow of the Jokers. Like he goes, I also wear New Balance and threes. Oh, I love New Balance. Yeah, New Balance is my favorite. Still. New Balance is my favorite still. I've been wearing more Asics, definitely on like the comfort side. But yeah, New Balance and Yeezy. Yeezy's also my go-to when I want comfortable shoes or when I'm, standing all day as well. I also wear New Balance at 361, but I only really collect Jordans and SB Dunks. I have some 361s in my collection just because I love Joker. Dude, Snow Wolf, that new 361, that new Joker is pretty dope. Have you seen the new one? We can take a look at it, but the one that's going to be coming out is actually way nicer than even the older ones. Snow Wolf goes, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing Under Armour shoes. That's what I also thought off the rip. And I'm not going to lie, it was my little nephew. My little nephew had to get his Achilles clipped when he was younger. I'm not sure what exactly was wrong with him, but he was supposed to be in one of those, like what Forrest Gump had, one of those like leg straighteners. Well, he never had to go in those, but his feet really got problems. Well, Under Armour of all the brands was the one that actually fit him the best. He's got like a really flat foot. There's a few things wrong, but he did like the Under Armours. But I definitely feel your sentiment. I know they're not real. Some of them aren't real nice to the eye, let's just say. Like what Dad used to say about a couple of my grenades. Favy, those aren't real nice in the eye. Snow Wolf goes, I've never played basketball in anything except Jordans. Good man. Lord, there we go. Gang, gang. My boy coming in hot. How we doing, player? Good morning, good morning. Unfortunately, of course, your boy took the L. Once again, 2026 has not been great for my Nike sneakers app. But nonetheless, I tell you what, we're not going to give up now. How'd you do, my boy? Steph Curry bringing China to the world. Hey, man, I'm telling you, it's a coming out party. That's exactly what it is. Lening. Oh, man, I don't know. It would take a lot for me to get a Lening. But I got to say the technology, if you're looking at technology, they look like they're seriously like way ahead of Nike, especially the last couple years. I just look at, mostly just the new shoes. And yeah, some of them aren't great looking, but you just look at the technology, you look at the different silhouettes, and you're like, I mean, it still surprises me that one of the American brands didn't grab them, but yeah, here we are, 2026, and they're not the only one. I think they got a pretty good roster now over at Lening. I think wasn't Butler one of the first people? Luds Goes Easy are still one of the most comfortable sneakers, period. Bro, might be. It's tough to say, honestly, when I put on my Wave Runners, and I've heard I'm not sure if the 500 is even more comfortable than the Wave Runner, but I tell you what, that Wave Runner is, I have it up all the way up. The 990 V6, like, to me, the next shoe that is equal to the Wave Runner, I would put the 990 V6. Also, I got a New Balance 1700. The 992, I would all kind of put in that level. But yeah, they're great. And they're the best looking. The Wave Runner is my favorite. OG. And I still, don't tell anyone, but I still got a few 380s in the collection too. I didn't get rid of any of my Yeezys. I still got like probably 11, or I don't know if I got 11 pairs. I think I got like 8 or 9 pairs of Yeezy slides. Like, I literally copped every slide I could get my hand on those last few days when we were getting the Yeezy slides. I tried to get every one I could. And I think there's one colorway I got 2 or 3 colors of. But, yeah, I'm keeping every one of those I got a couple foam runners. I don't really like the foam runners. I like the wave runner, and I like the Yeezy slides. Those are like my two. And I don't mind the 380 as well. I know, they're not, I don't know. I still like them, but you don't see them around as much. But I still like that shoe. It's a little tight on my upper. That's why, but it is the softness of it. It doesn't have, I feel like, as good of like structure, which I feel like the Wave Runner gives you both structure and comfort. But the 380 is like, and the 380 and the 350 is like walking on pillows. But the uppers are, I definitely don't like them as much. Yeah. He's following in D Wade's footsteps. Wade's still doing shoes post-retirement. Yeah, there's got to be some, great point, Will. Got to be something to that. He probably saw how Wade's been getting treated. Exactly. Yeah, Nike even falling behind the the Chinese brands. What are we doing? Oh, golly. In 10 years, Nike's going to be making fakes of Li-Nings. It's going to be reversed. No way. No way. I won't go there. He's following. Oh, yeah. We just read that. The OG Curry one was my fave. Let's go, buddy. He goes, I'm a Warriors fan. For sure. Well, and the silhouette wasn't, like, it kind of reminds me of, honestly, like the Kobe 3, like the early Kobe's. But it was more the rollout. It was more like how they rolled them out, and it just seemed like they never like gave it, like when they first released it, it felt like it came out like 2 years or like later than it should have. But yeah, that I would just say the marketing on it was was probably where I compare it the most. Just coming up short on those ones, like the rollout. And they didn't, and the thing is like with a player like that, you don't need to do much. It's kind of the thing. So it's like, how'd you fumble that? But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I always go back and look at, the different silhouettes in the Curry line. And some are definitely rougher than others. Some are definitely rougher than others, but I always like to go look at all the silhouettes and kind of compare each player's. Because even Kobe's, there was, Kobe, I don't like the newer Kobe's. Near as much as, the Kobe 6s obviously are my favorite. I talk about them all the time, but, especially for performance, that's, my perfect shoe. Even the Kobe 5. The newer Kobe's, I just don't like the upper as much. I just don't like the way they look when you wear them. They're not quite as visually pleasing to the eye. Let's just say. Let's go's 10 years. We're going to ask if this Li-Ning rep. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Let's hope not. Yeah, if that's the case. Yeah, if that's the case, let's just bury Nike now. Let's do it early. R.I.P. Nike, the cemetery. Oh, yeah, we'll have to give it a what's that called? A visual or a Virgil or not a Virgil. When you die, the visual or right before it, right before the memorial when you go look at the casket. I forget what that's called. Cheesy said Steph said he would never sign with Nike. Rep didn't even know his name when they were in negotiations, bro. They disrespected him like that. Oh, fuck. No wonder. I wouldn't have signed with Nike. Well, no, it depends. Because Nike's going to prioritize. You got to think they're not going to prioritize Steph Curry right now. Are they? I doubt it. They were gonna do the old switch and bait, or the old bait and switch. The old switch and bait. Yeah, the old bait and switch. That's what they were gearing up for. The old okie dokie. or what we like to call in the bedroom, the old Houdini. One minute you're there, the next minute you're not. We're calling him Steven? Oh, no. Yo, calling him Steven? Oh.
Timmy!
The only thing that could be worse is Timmy. Right? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we better not be asking. We better not be getting legit checks. Oh, man. For Lenings instead of Nikes in 2038. I hope not. Oh, but I tell you what, the technology is like next level, especially like with the AR, the Austin Reeves ones. Yeah, here, let me go on over to the AR. Let's go over to Kixo Dub. I think they got some. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. I think we got at least the new Austin Reeves. Yeah, I think we got the new Austin Reeves in this baby. The AR3 right here, the Wonder Boy. I thought we had the Jokers in here too. I thought I pulled up a slide to talk about that new Joker silhouette because I actually liked them. It was a pretty sleek looking silhouette, I will say. Let me just see here if I remember where we had those bad boys popped up. Yeah, we might have erased them. Also, another thing we didn't talk about too much, but we do have a date that got moved, that Bape Adidas collab. That one running shoe, I've talked about them quite a bit in the past. That did get moved back. That was supposed to drop in the beginning of June. It's not going to be dropping until the end of June. So just a heads up for anyone that was interested in copping those bad boys. You're going to have to wait just a few more weeks. All right. Yeah, where's the Jokers? Yeah, I thought I had those bad boys popped up, but that might have been the last show. I think that I was going to talk about those, so we probably got rid of that slide. Yeah, let's see. Oh, there was the, yeah, I can try Basket Pack. Yeah, I don't know if they had a picture over here. Yeah, the Reebok Volant. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, let me put up. I think I got the first team All NBA. So I think Joker's shoes up there, but I don't think I got his. Oh shit. All right, let's pop this one up. All right. All right, Basket Pack. Yeah, I thought they had different colors of it on there, but maybe not. Yeah, kind of doing this on the fly. Oh, here's the all rookie team. Yeah, I don't know if they show his new shoe in this. Yeah, that isn't this. Yeah, that's Joker's first shoe. Yeah, the new. All right, let's see if I can pop that one up. Yeah, we got images. Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up here. Cause I'm telling you, they do look pretty dope. They got like an off-white vibe to them. Here's the Joker too. Yeah, 129. It's not a bad it's not a bad looking silhouette. I'm telling you. I mean, there's a bunch of different colorways. Some definitely look better than others. The low top is way better looking than the high top. The wild card might be the best colorway. This colorway, the Joker. This is probably the dopest one. Yeah, here's the Joker 2 GT. Yeah, I believe that's this one. Yeah, this is a Joker wild card. Again, there's some dope colorways in this. Look at the high though. The high is not as good looking. This kind of looks like that. What was that collab called? It was a Nigerian company. God, they're dope. Spike Lee wore them a bunch. God dang it, they have a really, really dope. I can't remember what the collab was though. I just know Spike Lee wears them all the time. I wanted a pair. I forget the company though. Oh my God. It's on an Air Max. They got an orange pair and then they got a black pair. Oh my God. Nigerian company. Yeah, they're like, I think they're an Air Max Plus. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if they'll pop up. Oh, there they are right there. Homecoming. Yeah, there we go. Holy. Yeah, let me pop them up on the board. Yeah, they're giving me the homecoming vibes. Snowwolf goes, I got to meet Joker. I got to, back in the day, there was, when the Nuggets came to play the Suns, there was one time my buddy got me, he was the ball boy. He would usually do the ball boy for the visiting teams. And he got me back in their locker room, and I got a bunch of stuff signed by Carmelo at the time. I had him sign like his shoes, and I had his jersey. That's funny. We didn't want to go to the Suns locker room because they lost that night. So we were like, oh, I bet the Nuggets will be in a lot better mood. Cheesy goes, it was Nico Harrison, same guy who traded Luka. He was working for Nike and called Steph Steven. No way. Yo, Nico Harrison, isn't he the GM for the Mavericks? No way. Oh, man. Known for two different things in NBA history. Talking about fucking blowing the bag. Oh, man. Oopsie daisies. Literally, when Nico walks into a room, like the theme song, literally, from The Price is Right. Just every L you could. Just pitiful. Oh, man. Just takes the air out of every room in any situation. Oh, man. Yeah. How does he still have a job? Like Nico Harrison.
You stupid.
Literally. Fucking A. I need a boss like he's got. All right? Yeah. Snowwolf goes, yeah, I still got the shoes. He goes, I got a Melo signed jersey and ball too. Nice. Yeah, I don't have a ball, but I got the it was like the Carmelo Anthony, so it was I don't know, it was like his 2.5 shoe. They're like white and blue. I got him out at my storage unit. And yeah, he put that on the side of it. It's kind of interesting how he put it on like the shoe compared to the jersey, but yeah, he was pretty cool. Hell yeah. The Joker G2 are different. Yeah, they kind of look dope. I'm not going to lie. They're definitely better than the ones aren't bad. I think if they would have made the ones in like like a low top, I think they would look kind of like the Kobe 3s, honestly. Yeah, I believe, I don't know, we got the Big 3 Future. Yeah, let me just double check. Yeah, I just want to check an update on the news. Do we got the third one yet? Yeah, here we go. I'm just trying to see if we got a good picture. Yeah, the Joker 2 GT. Yeah, the low top version of the one is definitely better than the high tops for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have we don't have, I'm just looking, we don't have any update on that one, do we? Cuz yeah, most of these are the Joker 2 GT, so yeah, we'll wait till that new silhouette comes out. Snowwolf, I might buy those autographs. Yeah, I'll definitely maybe I'll do a video. I'll send you some pictures of them so you can see them. Yeah, I never wore the shoes after that again. But yeah, this is the shoe that they are. They're pretty I guess if you love Mellow. But yeah, the Carmelo, I think it was like the 2.5. I think he only had his shoe for like, didn't he only have his shoe? Yeah, there was the 1.5, sorry. It was this one in white. Yeah, it was this one in the white colorway. But yeah, maybe I'll do a little video about it, just do a little update on it, means we talked about it today. But yeah, the white colorway, I don't know where it is. There it is. Yeah, this one. And then he's got it autographed like on the side, like in the white part in the middle there. It's pretty big. Like it's across like the whole middle of the shoe. I would imagine that back part probably, yeah, they might be like pulling out where the midsole is in the back, but I haven't had them on foot since like 2004, 2005. Can't remember what year they came out in, 2004. So yeah, probably like 2005 is last time. Because I think I got them autographed in 2006. So, Snow because I still have a pair of those Mellows on door. Nice. Got the black ones. Bro, these things are sweet, man. These things are fucking, I feel like these were underrated at the time. Especially with the baby blue, the jersey. Ooh-wee. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kind of felt like a traitor at the time because at the time the Suns we were at a pretty good team. But I was kind of always, every time they would lose, I never liked to go in the back because sometimes the players would be in such a bad mood. Like if you'd want to get something signed, they would just walk by you. So we'd kind of, after a while, we learned that the best option was just to go in whoever won that night. That's the locker room we wanted to go in, for sure. Hell yeah! When I started collecting in 2005, hell yeah, I had a good start. I had all the Mellows and retros. That's so dope. Steph, did I cut those vines off them 3? Not yet. No, I have not. No, I have not had a chance to do that, but I definitely will be doing that. It'll be a really good, I plan to do a video when the cactus, because I love the Cactus Plant Flea Market collab. I want to see which shoe you guys actually like better when those actually come out. I think I can make those 3s, those Tiana Taylor 3s. Well, when the vines are all cut off of them, I think I can make those look pretty buttery. For sure. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We are working our way through a Tuesday. Glad you guys could be with us this morning. Good morning. We are just getting through some of the sneaker news topics this morning, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about the Supreme Jordan collab dropping this week. We also got to take a look at the calendar and talk about that as well. Happy Tuesday, everyone.
Going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl.
All right, let's get on over. Let's see. I think we've still got some more sneaker news to get caught up on. Let's go ahead and move this one over here. Let me reset up my window there. All right. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over here. Don't think we need to go over any raffles really this morning. Of course, the Amam and Years are over on the Amam and Year Social Status APB store. If you guys haven't done so yet, of course, these ones will be over on each of the websites. They also have another colorway of the Salehi Bembury Puma Velum. Of course, Salehi designed that silhouette. They have dropped some good colorways. But this Amam and Year collab, I think it's a good-looking shoe. I'm trying to find an excuse to cop it, but I'm also trying to find some excuses to get some wallet W's as well. This one's a tough one, but I just kind of came to the conclusion, if I'm going to cop a running shoe, I'm going to cop that. I'm going to pre-order the Melita Baumeister one. And that was this one. We talked about it here on the channel last week. This shoe actually sold out. This is a collaboration that dropped a few months ago. This shoe actually sold out off the rip. And then they actually listened to their customers and their fan base. And they ended up bringing them back for a pre-order. And I was like, I know a lot of people. I showed these to my mom as well. She's like, I do not like those. For some reason, I just had to finally pull the trigger. This one and the Hidden Asics. Those are the two that I kind of had my eye on last week, but I also didn't pull the trigger on the Hidden Asics just because of the $25 or $20 shipping. I figured I would test my luck on Friday when we get free shipping from Asics. But yeah, I think I would rather go with the Melita Baumeister, that orange one. Definitely not as clean as the Amam and Years, but I am more interested in the Vimero Premium when it comes to like comfort side of things. Snow, you're welcome, my boy. Absolutely. Thank you for bringing it up. I love talking about different brands, stuff maybe I'm not even aware of. Absolutely. Because I've never worn more brands, and, we should ask for more. We should, obviously, spend your money on, and if brands aren't making you happy, I feel like there's another brand that will, you just got to give it some patience and just, be open-minded to trying different things. But, I've definitely saved money, and I've actually gotten a few brands that I've gotten in my collection that I never thought I would have ever had. And, it's a pretty good market right now. Like 10 years ago, I had literally like Jordans and Nikes, and Adidas here or there, and, Vans and Converse. Like during the season, I would always get some cheap colorways just because you could always have a fresh pair. But I didn't have a lot of different brands, especially when it comes to comfort stuff. I felt like for most of it, it was either like Nike or New Balance most of my life. But for the most part, if you wanted it to look good, you usually can get the Nikes. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's get going over to the next topic we got going on today. Again, Jordan Supreme, we will be going over that a little bit more in detail before the drop. We'll probably comb through it. I might do a tier list video. If I can get that out tomorrow, I'll definitely put that up. If not, we'll be going over it live together. But let me go ahead and get this one. Let me get that StockX thing off of the screen. Let's go back over to this Trophy Room collab. Again, Marcus Jordan Trophy Room just shut their doors. So we don't know if we're going to get this released, but I would like it. Let me just show you what this shoe does. They got it out, of course, in the sunlight. I love the colorways. I love that this is, like a, color or heat changing upper. A lot like the Civilist SBs. But I really like that. I want these to drop. I want these to drop, man. I haven't seen a 6 I really wanted in a while, and this one is it. This one is it, I feel like. Other than like the Travis 6, there hasn't been too many 6s that have cracked my neck. The Trophy Room 6, or I'm thinking of the Trophy Room 7, never mind. Trophy Room 7 was pretty good. Yeah, R.I.P. to Trophy Room. We at least need the collab as like a going away present. Like a memorial, like a vigil service. Dude, that is so good. These are so good. These might be my favorite pair of 6s ever. I mean, that might be kind of a hot take. These might be my favorite 6s all time. Dude, the color is lit. I like these. I don't really like when they get like all white, but the colorway after you put them out in some sunlight is, I really like that purple colorway. Together they're fire, especially with the yellow laces. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Yeah, the insoles are pretty dope too. Look at these bad boys. Dang it. Steph said the Air Jordan 3s dropping are 355 plus tax? Holy. 355? Yeah, that's crazy. That's too much money. Oh, man. Hey. Yeah. No, thank you. Unfortunately, the retails have gone crazy. What are they made of? Holy shit. Golly. All right, so yeah, there is the box. Again, dope packaging we got on these uppers. Of course, both of the shoes, one represents the Lakers, the other one represents the Pistons. The blue one representing the Pistons, the purple one representing the Lakers. I really like those, man. Oh, the Bin 3. Oh, yeah, that's the Bin 3s are 355. Oh, yeah, that is just a little. That's like Nike laughing. Yeah, that's a rough. Honestly, I like if I'm gonna pay $355 retail, I want that thing. I want some pebbled leather. I want the PE treatment. I want that PE treatment. Hey, yeah, absolutely. We need that top service, that bubbly.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
All right, let's go ahead and pop on over to our next topic. Well, we're cooking here this morning. Appreciate you guys coming through on a Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We getting it in at the club.
On Tuesday, got your girl in the color she choose.
All right, we're just moving on over to some more sneaker news. We got a few topics we're going to go over, and then I'm going to let you guys get ripping. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at that APP pack. Beans, we were just talking about Ama Manier. They do got some more collabs on the way for the fall 2026. Of course, that is right before our pre-flossing season, which is always my favorite time of the year. Let's go ahead and take a gander at the Jordan 11s. At first, I was really going to like this one. I've been seeing Fear of God. I've been seeing them put some piping on the essentials garb. Been seeing some more merch, some more sweatpants with, the piping. Been seeing more basketball shorts, them trying to incorporate that piping into maybe the mesh or the polyester or the cotton, depending on what material they're made out of. I don't know if this piping does it for me. Off the rip, I think maybe if it had some 3M, I don't know if I would want the color, but I think if it would be like, I think I could do a white Jordan 11 with some 3M piping. Something a little bit more subtle. I don't know. I didn't mind it right away. I'm not going to lie. I did not mind it right away. It definitely turned my head when I first saw him. And I had to go back and take another look. But I don't love the material. I don't love the way the leather looks. The leather kind of looks cheap on the upper. I think if they were going to pull this off, I would rather had them use the canvas that's usually on the Jordan 11. I do like the way that texture looks a little bit better, especially on the tongue. I don't like it between the laces there. But let's look at, there's some more colorways. Now, there is a white colorway. The white colorway, I think I would have liked maybe if they would have just maybe tried it like a silver, just like I said, silver 3M lining or piping around the patent leather of that 11. I think I like the white one more. I think it's more like of an ivory color. I think the leather looks a lot better on the white color. Again, I would have probably rather had the canvas material. I like the canvas material a lot more on the Jordan 11 than more premium materials, actually. I think it looks a lot better than the suede and the leathers. The Bread has it. The Concord, they both have that. Those Gammas, the Gammas we just got, they got that canvas looking material on there. That's what I would rather have on my 11. I do like the white colorway better. I still don't think it's a cop for me though. But I'm gonna have to probably, just hold it on these because I love the 11s. This is my favorite Jordan. Not the 11 low, just the actual regular 11 Concord colorway. We do got the Space Jams coming next year. Will said I'd rather have the black dunk over the 11. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Oh, shoot. It's not in this one. All right. Let me pop that one over. Yeah, I do have another window. We're going to go ahead and make a quick money move over to so we can take a look at the rest of that collection. And then we got some Vans to talk about as well. We got that Para Vans. It's looking pretty nice, I will say. And again, we got a couple GR Vans too, not just collaborations. We actually have a couple GR colorways that are looking pretty buttery as well. I think you guys are going to like those. I'm just going to go ahead and get the APB pulled back up. Yeah, that one's not coming up. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah. Here we go. All right, here's the whole collection in one slide right here. Guppy the puppy sawing some Z's, my man, in the back there. Oh, got too much pussy last night. He's tuckered out. He said, oh, just put it on the shelf. I'm done with that. Old school goes, they better be top shelf material. Ooh-wee. That ooey-wooey. You know it. That chinchilla. Top notch. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, those dunks are crazy. The dunks are crazy. The foams are kind of crazy, too. I like a good slip-on. I like a good slip-on. Yeah, the dunks are crazy. Details on these, seriously, next level. The colorways are a little bit more tricky. I feel like the black colorway maybe a little bit more easy. But this is going to be part of the Whitaker Group collaboration. We got the React 10 Rejuvenate. We got the Nike V5 R&R, the Air Jordan 11, and, of course, the Nike Dunk Low. Coming this fall. Should be an interesting one. I feel like we got a lot of good stuff coming this fall. Also on the way, we're going to go ahead and hop on over. We were just talking about Vans earlier. Vans is on a generational run. I mean, just even if you go the last 2 years, it is definitely a run for the ages. I'm telling you, the Ibiza, the Vans Authentic's been just hitting different this year. And I've been loving the materials they've been putting on these things. But we got like material on the Mexican blanket, like SBs. Kind of that rough the material we got on the upper there. And this is, they kind of like threaded it. These are sweet. Van's been on a tear. We've had some good collabs. We also got another Satoshi collab also going to be coming up. But speaking of, this one is just a GR colorway. But we also have a Vans Para collaboration, and these ones also looking fire. These are kind of giving me Vans Chanel handbag vibes a little bit. There are going to be 3 new colorways of that Vans Chanel handbag. None of them look as good as the first colorway that dropped. Let's go ahead and take a look at that other Vans that is going to be dropping. Again, we got the Para, the Italian punk luxury brand. Again, these things are looking buttery as well. Oh, I don't know. You give me either color of these. I'm telling you, I'm going to cop these. I'm going to try to get those blue Satoshis. We couldn't get any of the fragment collabs earlier in the year. That DBook 2 fragment, that's what we really wanted. Unfortunately, we came up a little bit short, so we're trying to go hard in the paint before middle of the summer. I'm telling you, get hydrated now. Especially ladies out there. Pinkies up. We're cheering. Get hydrated now, because I tell you what, the next banger, it is going to be slippery. I even got the goggles out all summer long. We're going to probably have to keep them out for flossing when we're in our main flossing season as well. Yeah, black dunk. Oh, a black dunk over the 11. Yeah, I do like these, though. And then one more. We do got another collab also coming. Now, these ones have the hardware. You guys know I'm not a big fan of like the hardware. But this hardware, kind of blends into the shoe. I'm not going to lie. I do like these. I'll probably be copping these. These are going to be dropping this week as well. These are going to be dropping on Saturday. They're going to be dropping on the Power website. I'll definitely let you guys know, anyone that does want to cop. It's going to be a big year for Vans. I feel like we already got our last Vans W was the gallery department collab? No, it was the Supreme collab, the Supreme Mike Kelly Vans triple collab. Oh yeah. Yeah, we love that one too. I wish I would have copped more colors. That's my only regret. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Next story. Yeah, we got another Van, Lil Uzi Vert. Also, one of the less climatic collaborations, the one that I'm not as excited for, but I just want to talk about because it has been making some buzz. At least the marketing of it. I've seen some of the pop-ups that they're going to be bringing, but the shoes are pretty basic. Uzi been wearing Vans for some time. I definitely would rather see the pop-up, though, if I could. Also, Matthias Gallin. Matthias was back in the news as well. Let's see if I got it pulled up here. He was making some money moves the other day. He had a few new colorways. Of course, Matthias, his collaborations are fire, but the price point will make you cringe just a little bit. But he did put out a post right here showing off. I don't know if they're going to be new colorways dropping. I don't like any of these, like the pink ones and the black and white ones. But you know it. Steph, hey, I'll get you back in the loop. I'll get you back in the loop. You know it. Because I'm telling you, Vans is on a generational run. Yeah. The pink and these brown ones actually don't look bad. But I really like those pink and creams and the black and creams. Yeah, those ones were pretty good looking, I got to say. Again, we are right around the corner of top of the hour, 11 a.m. I don't really expect anything too interesting to be dropping. Let me just go ahead and take a quick look at the monitors. Again, we just getting the week started. You guys are in the right place. We got a lot of content coming this week. We got some good drops, not only going down on Thursday, but Friday as well. You don't want to miss the Thursday live stream. We got Supreme Jordan Brand collabing. And you know we always get a banger every time they collab. Yes, sir. Let's go over to, while I get this one pulled up, let's go over to some video of some of these new Matthias colorways. He also definitely, they got kids ones as well for the kiddos. But he definitely did it a little bit different. With some of these new styles, he's putting like less bling on them, if that makes sense. But this is the first time I've seen him for the kiddos. Holy Dad. Get out the wallet. My boy. Hell yeah. All right. All right, let's go ahead and take a look over here. I think that was the last one there. But I definitely like also what Matthias has got cooking up as well. And we'll definitely keep you guys up to date with all of the drops. Of course, all the Vans collabs as well. All the collabs also that have value. We shop it all around here. Oh, gee! There he is. Sneaker fam. Gang, gang, baby. In the house. On a Tuesday. Let's go. We making some noise. Gang. Good to see you, my boy. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. You know it is a Tuesday. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday.
On a Tuesday, got your girl in the cutting
We're just going over. Unfortunately, we took the L this morning. We were looking to kind of turn our bad luck into good luck, but unfortunately, we ate the dust. We'll have to just make up for it next time, and you guys know, I promise you I will. We got some making up to do, though. Gonna have to do the walk of shame this morning. All right. I think that's gonna. I think we'll talk briefly about Supreme. We will be going over. I think I'll either do a tier list and do it as a separate video, or we will go over prices and the full Supreme drop list probably either tomorrow or Thursday, right before the Supreme Jordan collab. That's going to be dropping on Thursday. But while I get that up, we do got the shoe surgeon that did make an exclusive Adidas shoe for the Scary Movie, and it looks like he used the actual Fear of God 2 silhouette. Or no, I think this is the Fear of God 3 silhouette. Hey, the ones that didn't sell on clearance, looks like the other ones, they're making exclusive PE versions. This one, it looks like going to be marketing for the new Scary Movie. Let's go ahead and take a look at these bad boys, because I think you guys are going to like these. Of course, with Scary Movie coming out, we've seen a lot of promo, and the promo looks super dope as well. But let's take a look at these shoes. All right, it looks like I do got sound to this, so I am going to go ahead and play that for you, because it doesn't look like there's any copyright music or anything.
Yeah, man. Ooh, two ghost face killers. Booyah. Oh. Booyah. Oh. Look.
What's up? What's up? That's like the melted face right there. Oh, man.
What's that? these today.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Those Budweiser commercials, epic. If you don't know, now you know.
Oh.
All right, let's look at the next one. Yeah, these are sweet. Man, who would have thought? I thought we were going to get like a superstar, and we ended up getting the new Fear of God silhouette. Hey. I feel like I kind of like them. I don't know if that was supposed to be the tongue of the shoe. The tongue of the shoe is the melted scary face. Oh, those are sick. Steph, can you go over the pricing on these vans as you go through them? Yeah, most of the vans, the retail price on the ones those Authentics are going to be right around $130. They'll be between $115 and like $135. Every once in a while, it depends who they're collabing with. I mean, sometimes the prices can vary, but most of those Vans Authentics are going to run right in between like $110 and $135. But I'll definitely bring them up as we talk about them for more as well. Absolutely. Appreciate you giving me a heads up. You know it. And any suggestions, you guys? I love hearing your guys' feedback and suggestions. That's how I can make adjustments to make the show even better for you guys as well. So if you guys do, you can always get a hold of me. Talk to me on stream, or also get a hold of me by DMing me in any of my social media accounts. Also, our Discord link. Discord link going to be down in the video description. Don't miss another drop. Don't miss another restock. Don't miss another shock drop. We love shock drops around here. We don't want you to miss any content or any more drops. Link to the Discord going to be down in the video description down below. We are a newer snooker community, and we definitely are growing and helping each other get those W's. Don't miss any more content. Don't miss any more drops. Link going to be down in the description. All right, Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. There we go.
Because I got high.
We just getting the week started. We starting up a little bit early. Sheezy, speezy, queasy this week, but we're definitely going to end with a bang this week. I got faith. Hopefully. I got faith we can turn that Nike sneakers app around, but sometimes who even knows at this point? It's like, man, yeah, one after the next. Oh, man, I'm sick of the fails. I'm sick of the fails. Old school. Someone mentioned the Discord link.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
Who could that have been? Hell yeah, I like that. Hey, we hotboxing it this morning.
Smoke weed every day.
All right, if you guys are in the chat right now, if you are over on Twitch or YouTube, over on the chat side of things, I'm going to go ahead and pin the link right there. That's going to be the link to our Discord. I'm going to go ahead and pin that on the top of the chat. You can go ahead and click that, join our Discord right now, or if you are watching the stream at a later time, of course, you can look in the video description, and there will be a link to our Discord as well. Would love to have you guys part of the fam. Again, we are a newer sneaker channel, and we are growing, and we're going to be doing it together. Great community, and would love to have you part of it as well. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We got the chat pinned. We're pinning and winning. You know, that's how we're going to do it today. I think we got old Molly girl in the building running up that slime shit. Running up that slime. Yes, we do.
I just ran a milli up on some slime shit.
Hey, there it is. In the house. Also in the house, Flacco's GFF and the BFF coming in. Yes, sir. Also, we are full of the interns. I also got the OG intern. I got a lot of Twinkies in the house. Also, Lizard Man in the house as well. You know we turning it up. We just getting started. This summer going to be a long one. Going to be a wet one. And we going to be ready for it. I'm telling you. I even got a nose plug just so I don't get any water up the nose. Also, you know, we brought the goggles out this year. I feel like we're going to need that extra protection. All right, Super Soakers also. Bug Salt dropping this Thursday. Supreme gonna be hot AF. I'm looking forward to it. You know how we get down over here on the channel. Of course, Jordan Supreme collab. Not going to be for everyone, but I do have a couple of things that I wouldn't mind getting my mitts on. Let's go on over. Let me show you a couple. We'll go over these a lot more again tomorrow. I'm either going to do a tier list or we're going to go over everything, including the prices and the full drop list before the Supreme drop on Thursday. I'll definitely let you guys know. Keep an eye on that Discord as well. We always put updates in the Discord. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick gander at, of course, the Supreme Jordan collab going down. We do have the full drop list out. I don't think we need to concentrate too much on that. Well, I think we're just going to go over it real quick right now so you guys can see some of the pieces if you haven't already seen them. But again, man, dude, that pink leather. That pink leather goes hard. You know, you can't go wrong with the black. You know, the insulated Chanel print, the diamond stitching on the inside is nothing to scuff about. Love that look. I love the track jackets. Honestly, if they weren't so expensive, I'd get the full fit. The onesie, as we like to call them. But I think if I only got to pick one, I think I might have to grab the pants. The pink pants are absolute bangers. They are fire. I fucking love those. The black ones also fire.
Fire in the hole!
The white ones.
Fire in the hole!
The pink ones.
Fire in the hole!
I like them all. I also like the shorts as well. The jersey, I mean, I think it looks better than the Jordan brand ones. I like the font they used, and I also like the colors they used. I mean, I like this drop. Is it the best collab I've seen? The best Jordan brand collab I've seen? I think it's the most different one we've seen. I think it's very different from some of the other ones, especially like the tracksuits. I really like how they incorporated the Jordan 13 into these tracksuits. And if you look at that little hologram, it has the 23, and then also when you put it in the light and bend it, it also has the Supreme logo as well in that little green thing. So a little gem there, in case you guys didn't know. I think that's dope. I think the shorts are dope too. The shorts and the pants are my favorite items for sure. The zip-up jacket is pretty fire. The pink and the black, I gotta say, are definitely my two favorite colors. That is going to be the Jordan collection. Unfortunately, no shoes. I feel like that's...
What the hell? What the hell?
I feel like that's the only thing that we're really missing. I think that would have really completed the collection. But nonetheless, there is, there's a piece or two that I definitely wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind this jacket. And then I like the tracksuit. And then I like the shorts too. Oh, man. Pretty much everything. If I had more money, I'd grab the leather jacket too. Yeah. Steph goes, I don't think I could rock those Scream shoes a little. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, it's like, yeah, a little too much. Just went a little over.
6, 7.
Little overboard, pretty much. Oh, man. Yeah, that is for sure a great point there. All right. Yeah, I think that is going to at least wrap it up again. We will get into the Supreme drop list a little bit deeper as we get a little bit closer to Thursday. Of course, this is going to be dropping Thursday, week 15. Also going to be highlighted. I thought the Bug Assault was going to be dropping this weekend, and it looks like they just did us dirty on that one again.
You stupid.
God, it's like what? Fuck.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, but I guess, another week that we are not going to be getting the Supreme Bug Assault accessory. But we will be getting the pull-up bar. We will be getting the pull-up bar. So everyone that has been looking to get that summer bod, you got enough time to get the pull-up bar before the peak of the summer. But that one's going to be $288, it looks like. We will go over all the prices as well with the full drop list again Thursday before the drop. All right, let's go ahead and pop our window on over. All right, what else we got going? Oh, we also got a Palace collab. On Friday, we got the Palace England collab. Honestly, one of the better looking Palace drop lists that I've seen in a while. But yeah, the Palace drops as of late have been kind of dusty. Oh, man, and one thing before we leave. Oh, man, I remember the Flight Posit 3. I used to have just a hideous looking water moccasin that kind of looked like these. It was like the cheap, if they were at like Payless. I remember my mom got them for me one summer. And I remember getting them wet one time, and they were so cheap that when I got them wet, they've just fucking turned into like bricks, literal bricks. But they kind of look like these Flight Posit 3s. Oh, man. Yeah, except mine, I think, my water shoes had Velcro over the top. That Velcro strap. Oh, I'm on shit. That good cushion alcohol. Yeah, we must have been. Kind of had to been to wear that back in the day. Oh, my God. These are like the male version of like the women's Mary Jane. That booty slip on. Oh, man. Yeah, these things still, 26 years later, still make you throw up a little bit in the stomach if you're not ready for it. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and pop. I think that's gonna be a pretty nice place. Let me just make sure. Yeah, we still gotta quickly talk about the calendar. We'll quickly talk about the drop cal. I think we're caught up with most of our sneaker news. We'll probably talk about that Uniqlo. Uniqlo's got a Mario Kart collection. Gonna be dropping. They also got a Pokemon collection going to be dropping as well. And then, of course, Target and Kanto also got that collaboration dropping as well. The Uniqlo Mario Kart collab, I don't think we got an exact date for this yet, but I would imagine towards the end of June. And then also, I believe, Pokemon is releasing a Pixel collection. Yeah, that wasn't what I was looking for. But they will also be dropping, they will also be dropping the Pokemon Target collab as well, which has those Kanto starter jackets. And they got some more colors of those as well. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like this summer the Giants are also dropping the Pokemon jersey on the 27th. Pokemon going to be everywhere this summer. Rimowa? Yeah, Pokemon also has got a Rimowa collab. Also dropping this year. That's kind of crazy. The Rimowa collabs, I've seen some dope ones. Most of them have been like through graffiti. And like artists, doing different like designs and paintings on the top. But Pokemon one also on the way. Let me go ahead and bring this one back up. Because, we got the Pokemon Target pretty much dropped too. This one also dropping June 6th. Let me go ahead and get this one up on the screen as well. I'm going to go ahead and put this one up right over here. But yeah, these are the two colorways that are going to be dropping. Of course, the first one already dropped. That was the blue one. But this time you got the Hoto dropping in this gold colorway. And then you got the Hoenn colorway that's going to be dropping. So you got a red and a gold one. Going to be dropping. Maybe they'll be restocking this blue colorway that sold out the first drop. And then, of course, you got this new gold colorway and also the red colorway as well. Looks like they got a couple accessories, T-shirts, and all that good stuff going to be dropping. You guys remember the last drop? It was kind of crazy. I'm definitely not going to lie. And most of the jackets were only in-store only. So, yeah, we got some marketing right here as well. And they already are up on the Target site here. As you can see, you got a Pokemon Adventure Pack. You got the Pokemon digital camera that looks like the Pokeball. You got the backpack. All kinds of accessories, keychains, clothes. All that good stuff. All going to be dropping on June 6th. But it does say, at least right now, that they do have the jackets, which these are going to be the best things that are part of that collaboration. And it looks like both of them are going to be online, at least at this moment. The first drop, most of them dropped in-store only. In-store only. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's go ahead and pop this one. I think that is going to about wrap it up. Let me just make sure. Yeah, we talked a little bit about the Stone Island New Balance collection as well. I still don't think we got a date. I believe. Oh, sorry. These are dropping on Thursday. So if you guys do want the Stone Island collaboration again, the New Balance Stone Island collection actually looks really dope. These pants are fire. You got the New Balance hit on the left hip. On the right hip, you got that Stone Island hit there. They come in a dope green colorway as well as a off-white colorway. I love how they put that Stone Island patch on the side of these pants. I don't care what color you go with, the cream or the green. Bam, both of those are looking good. Then you got some other items, some shorts, some windbreakers. The pants definitely, in my opinion, are worth copping just like the shoes. I didn't like the shoes when I first saw them off the rip, but now I definitely want at least one of those colorways. But these pants are better than the shoes even. If I only can get one thing, I think I'm going to try to cop these pants because it's the only time you're going to be able to get a Stone Island pant for like an affordable price or like at a New Balance price level. Otherwise, they're going to be at least $350 if you buy them from the Stone Island store. So I definitely, yeah, this is my favorite item. My second favorite item are going to be those two 1890 silhouettes that you see right there. You got the green colorway, and then you got this black colorway, black and cream colorway there on the bottom. Again, these are going to be dropping on June 4th. If you want to sign up for the draw, just go over to Stone Island. And yeah, I believe on the 4th. You can sign up over on the Stone Island website. They do have a section on there where you can sign up for the New Balance collaboration. Of course, this is the green pair. And then this one right here is the black and cream pair. Both of them are pretty sharp. I got to say, hey, Mikey! Oh, big salutes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you, my boy. How we doing this morning? Unfortunately, we took the L earlier this morning. It was a little bit of a rough one, but good to see you, my boy. There we go. Let's get it. Coming in the house. Hey. Yeah, unfortunately, I took the L's this morning. Hopefully, if you went for anything, Mikey, you took the W. The Travis Scott's arrived late. Dude, let's go. So clean. What colorway did you get? Did you get the tropical or did you get the shy pink? Ooh, the pink SB laces? May have to switch, bro. Hey, you know whatever you do, I gotta see those pics. Gotta see those drip pics, my boy. Hell yeah, go! There he is! We hot boxing! Good morning. Good morning. You know it. Good to
Smoke
see
weed
you.
every day.
Hey, I wish it would have been under better circumstances. I wish we could have rolled the W this morning, but nonetheless, good to see you, my boy. It's 420 somewhere.
It's 420!
Hey, we getting lit this morning. Heck yeah. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I think that is going to about wrap it up here. Let me just go ahead and take a look at the old monitor. Again, we got good drops coming in later this week. Yeah, June 4th. June 4th is when the Stone Island New Balance collaboration is going to be going down. So that is going to be right around the corner. You guys aren't going to want to miss that, of course. We will be live Thursday, not only for that Stone Island New Balance collaboration, but also for the Jordan Brand Supreme collab. That is going to be taking place as well. If you guys haven't done so yet, make sure you go over to Stone Island, get signed up. That way you get a notification on Thursday for that collaboration. Again, that's going to be that New Balance 1890 silhouette. I can't wait. I'm super pumped up. I'm excited for the NBA Finals. It looks like right now, the Spurs are favored. Spurs also got the home court advantage, but we got a lot of New York fans, a lot of friends of the channel out in the New York, New Jersey area. You know we're going to be throwing it back, all NBA Finals. I think it's going to go 6 games. But we'll see what happens. I hit the shy pinks. L on it, tropical everywhere else. Me too. I took an L on like everything that day. Oh, everywhere, every raffle. L. And the crazy thing is all the raffles I actually got, they actually gave me the official L, which I actually appreciate. But when I first see them, I think, right, like for a second, I got when I see that email, I think it's going to be a positive one. And then, of course, you see the sorry. But nonetheless, we just getting the mojo flowing. On the sneaker side of things, we just getting started. I tell you what, they're saving the best for last. They're saving all the best drops, I feel like, till the end of the year. And we're going to be here for it. I'm getting those, Mikey. Yes, I'm grabbing them on Friday. I told myself if I can get free shipping and I can get them for like $270, I'll splurge the $270. Just because, Mikey, I was either gonna get I didn't know if I was gonna get one or the other, or if I was gonna cop both of them. But I was also interested in the pre-order of the Melita Baumeister. I kind of like this orange colorway. So I was kind of like, if I would have gotten the hidden Asics, I probably wouldn't have pre-ordered the Melita Baumeister. But I think that was my kind of what I came to conclusion at the end of last weekend, is that I'm going to pre-order these, and if we can cop the hidden Asics and not pay for shipping, and we can get free shipping on the Asics site, then we're going to let it rip. Hell yeah. Oh, you did get a 10.5, but you need a 12. Well, hopefully you can get it on Friday. Hopefully we can get one on Friday. Absolutely. You know it. We're going to be hopefully ending the week on a high note. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and pop that one over. Yeah, we got a great weekend coming up, guys. Great weekend coming up. If you're not doing anything, don't be a stranger. Come on over. I got lots of content planned, not only throughout the week, but also over the weekend. Hopefully we can get a couple more of those, get a little streak going on. Let me just go ahead and take a look also at the list for today. I did want to talk about those KD6 PSG, that collab. I think I'm going to save that for, we'll save that for Thursday. We'll probably talk about that Jordan 8 Knicks on Thursday as well. We got a couple P's that I also kind of wanted to talk about, but we can save that for another day. Also, Ronnie Feig. Oh, yeah, I was going to talk about the Udo. This one I did think was going to be dropping maybe this summer, but it does look like they are going to hold out on those Udo Origami SBs. It looks like that one is still going to be a fall release. I actually really like how Udo works with his colors. I got both of the SBs. This one is a little bit more subtle. But I think if I do, I think this one and the I think the flax will be my first SB, the week color. And then this will probably be my second SB Air Force One of the year. And then one more thing before I let you guys get going. Let me go go ahead and flip back to my other window. We got Ronnie Feig. Old Ronnie teasing a little, what one is this? He's literally teasing a 1890 V1 and a Kith 2011 combo. Like if a few different things got together, maybe had either a gangbang or ran the train, you'll wind up with something like this. It might not be pretty, but you get like a different midsole on a different silhouette on a different tooling system. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I'm talking about. Ronnie Feig got this. It looks like it's a 2002 midsole, but the upper looks like a few different things. The model does resemble the New Balance 2002 as well. And the shoe does feature sample tags reading the 1890 V1 and the Kith 2011. So I think it looks like more of an 1890 V1. I'll be curious to see what they call these. I don't really love the colorway, but I always like to see what Ronnie's been cooking up. Yeah, no days, all right? God damn. He's got an A6 collab, a New Balance collab. I saw the On. There's some good On. Ronnie's, yeah, it looks like they got another On collab also coming up. And, you know, those always get me fired up. I'm super excited about all of these collabs for the World Cup, especially that Kid Super Babesta pack. I thought it was Nigo they were going to bring back maybe for like a, you know, like a nostalgic collab, and maybe he was going to bust out a bunch of the patent leather Babestas, but it looks like it's going to be Kid Super. Not only busting out a new print of camo that was absolutely fire last year, but it looks like he's giving his take on those Babestas, and they're looking good. And I think, we'll pick up probably right where we left off. We'll talk about June. I don't have enough time to get into the whole calendar, but we're going to talk about the best drops in June, the next stream. Of course, we also got Supreme coming up as well. We'll definitely talk about all of the drops, whatever is going on that day as well. And then we'll talk about the rest of June, all the great collabs that are going to be dropping. And then I want to get your guys' opinion on what's your favorite. What are you looking for? Are you looking to take wallet W's maybe this summer? I definitely want to get your guys' opinion. And also let me know if you're watching this stream on demand or watching this video after the live. Let me know what you guys are going to be going after or what you're excited to be going after in June. I'd love to get you guys' opinions on that. We got a lot of good stuff dropping in June. As well. I know May was kind of a pick-me-upper month. I think June is going to be kind of like that as well. I think August is going to be the best month of the summer, but I think June's going to be a nice little pick-me-upper. Oh, there he is. We coming in hot. Hey, you made it just in time. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you, my boy. Hey, speaking of, we got the Bulldogs. There we go. Good to see you, my boy. Unfortunately, we'll have to make up from our L today, but we got a lot of good stuff to do it later this week. Probably one of the most excited things that I'm looking forward to is going to be that Supreme Jordan collab, of course. Going to be going down on Thursday. We also have that Coca-Cola Adidas collaboration as well. That one is looking pretty nice. We'll go ahead and go over the rest of the week really quick, and then I'll save. We'll talk about June in our next stream. We'll pick up right where we left off and talk about the month of June and the best drops of June and what you can kind of expect. And we'll also talk about all of the drip that's going to be dropping as well. Of course, Supreme is kind of rounding out the year as well. And also, yeah, we got one of the best foams this year. This might be I'm telling you, this might be a yearly. I was going to say a generational run, but it might be one of the best years for foam posit releases. Absolutely. Starting out with the Stranger Things earlier this year, I'm telling you, the foam posits are going to keep the momentum chugging along. And I'm here for it. Speaking of, the next one that we actually got dropping is a banger. Is going to be the Tiahin. But let's go ahead and take a look first at this Coca-Cola collaboration. Going to be dropping tomorrow. They basically are going to be dropping every silhouette that Adidas has. Then we turn the page onto Thursday. Again, highlight of Thursday. That Supreme Jordan collab. Gonna go crazy. We also got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles drop. The kids, of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We also got the Lego Air Max 95 also for the kiddos. That's all going to be going down on Thursday. We also got that really dope Lego Nike Street Gato. Just another cool colorway that's going to be dropping. Probably like 4 really cool colorways. Going to be part of that kids pack dropping on June 4th. Also dropping on Thursday. Not only we got Supreme, we also got the Stone Island New Balance collaboration. They're also going to be dropping merch with that collab as well. And then maybe the highlight of the day, other than the Stone Island New Balance and the Supreme Jordan collab, we got the Air Foam Posit 1 Tiahin 2.0. I'm sure I fumbled that name. But a foam posit, most people are going to have probably a tough time saying no to. I've loved this one off the rip, like literally for a long time, wanted this colorway. Finally, for my homies that love the foamies, we got the Tiahin 2.0 coming on Thursday. Also going to be dropping. Thursday is going to be my highlight of the week. Thursday going to be my highlight of the week. Also Friday, we do got that Palace, England collab. Actually, a pretty good Palace collab. That's going to be dropping on Friday. We also got that the MLB Air Max 1. San Diego Padres also dropping on Friday. We got the Nike Shocks Puerto Rico. Also dropping on Friday, of course, if you haven't already done so, the Amam and Yair Nike Pegasus pack. Both of those are still up on raffle over on the Amam and Yair site. You can enter them. If you don't enter them, they will be dropping all the leftover sizes on Friday over on the Amam and Yair site. Of course, we also have the Liquid Nike Air Max also dropping on Friday. Then on Saturday, we got the Air Jordan 15 Black Muslin. Absolutely love this colorway. I don't like a lot of colorways of the 15, but this is a pretty good looking colorway. Then we also got the Harden Volume 10 dropping in the gold and metallic. We also got the Jordan 1 dropping in the Phantom and Pine Green colorway. Of course, exclusive access did go out this morning if you do got points over JD Sports or Finish Line. We also got a Jordan 1 dropping in the sale colorway over the weekend as well. And of course, there can be updates, and we will let you know if there are any updates or shock drops over the weekend as well. But that is going to be the tentative schedule right now. Again, in our next stream, we will jump into a little bit deeper water. We'll take a deeper look at the June calendar and June altogether and take a look at some of the highlights dropping as well. Old School goes, who let the dogs out? You better call animal control. You better, somebody grab my eggs. Put a leash on her. She got away again. Put a muzzle. Muzzle. Yes, absolutely. Don't let her out of your sight. Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Guys, this summer also a wet girl summer, and it has been also a moist one already off the rip. It's going to be a fun one, even if you're not copping anything. Come here, hang out. We got a lot dropping this morning. We talk about all kinds of topics. Thank you guys so much for coming through today as well, and I will see you guys on the next one. And it's been your boy, J-Mac. I will see you guys later. I love you guys, and I'll see you. Whoop, whoop.
It's 420!
I just ran a million up on some slime shit.
I went deaf on the bitch.
To the break of dawn, yeah!
Straight dumb, I dumped the bag.
Yo, yeah, it's White Tizzy, back again, billing it, however long it takes, man, I'll still be here.
We rock this stock, we rock this stock, we rock this stock, we rock this stock. Duffel bags of cash in the Airbnb. From the south side to the heights of Beverly. My girl knows my body, so she has to marry me. But she makes me go crazy, go insane, crazy please. Might have hit a stain with my Mary Jean. Drop her from my ram, feeling Irene. Hop out the lamb, dripping the fashion scene. All about the Benjamin, just like Michael Bivins, baby, please. It's in the bag, 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 it's in the bag. We rock this stock, we rock this stock, we rock this.